shits or whatever.
Jade Cargill.
All right, put it back up.
Oh, Jade Cargill.
Hold on. Oh yeah, she fine. Yeah, she fine.
That
She fine as
motherfucker.
hell. What happened to Cat?
He stepped away for a second.
Yeah, well, we started, but whatever.
And you can turn the air down. I usually turn it up when we coming out from the pool.
You started without me, man. What the
I
fuck?
know you walked away, brother. Hey, show my girl again though. Show my girl again one more time.
Who that? Oh,
J Cargill.
Yeah, she
I let her.
bad, dog.
I let her beat me up. She
she
kind
a
of stiff
wrestler.
though. She kind of stiff when it comes to wrestling though. But she's young. She do.
She is boring to watch.
She
Wrestling
ain't.
wise.
Yeah. She's not that great of a wrestler yet, man. Maybe she'll get there. I don't know. We'll see.
I
She's just
don't think
big.
so, man.
She's
I
just a
don't
big
think so.
girl.
She's just strong, man.
Yeah,
Well,
that's it. She's just
her
strong.
wrestling skills are horrible. And
She.
then she tapped out.
Oh, she tapped out over the weekend. She's too big. Come
Dog,
on.
dog. No. She what's her name? Shayna Baszler had her in that fucking choke. What you call it? Rear naked
The
choke.
Kakuna clutch or the Karina clutch, whatever the hell it's
Yeah,
called.
rear naked choke. That's what that shit is.
Yeah, pretty much.
And she tapping, even though that wasn't supposed to be the play, because you know they lost the belts.
Yeah, I heard about that.
When she started tapping, like the ref was right there, but they was like, oh, but it was like, I don't think she fucked up on the script. She wasn't supposed to tap out, but she was tapping and shit. She did that shit a couple times with that hold.
Sad.
She had on a rear naked choke in the
Yeah,
WWE or whatever.
yeah.
AEW. Whatever.
Well, as soon as that motherfucker slapped that shit on the board, she tapped out. Cause Shayna Baszler's a real MMA fighter.
Oh,
She fought in
Yeah, she used to fight. I don't think she ever made it to UFC though.
nah, she never really UFC, but she was a fighter.
Yeah, she was a fighter.
She's fought Ronda Rousey before, and she's fought Cyborg. But as far as how
probably
good
one
she
of
was, I
them
don't think
early
she was
chicks
that
that
good.
Ronda Rousey was leg locking the fuck out of.
But
All right, go out, send us off, dog.
are we ready to ride?
You ready to ride?
Hey, everybody, how you doing this week? How you doing? Once again, it's on. Whose man's is this? Episode, what is this, fellas? 18? We
18,
in
I
the
think.
building. It's your man, King Guap. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope you all well. Another week in the books. Hey, this is what we do. What we talk to you about gaming, technology, the news, sports, and of course, the culture. All right, first up, let me introduce my man Jay. How you doing, brother?
Chilling, man. Tired as fuck, bro. Was chilling with my sister and stuff. Happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Shit, man. I got a piece of terrible news though, bro. It just came across the y'all means that we owe rest in peace to Willie Mays, man. He is 93 years old
Yeah,
and
yeah,
was the gold
saw that.
standard of Major League Baseball, especially for black players and stuff. And I mean, he lived a long life, and he's to be celebrated, man. So rest in peace to him.
And rest in peace with Willie Mays. And that.
Mm.
All right, next up, Mr. Rideman 13. What's going on, my brother? How you doing?
Good man. It's exhausted, man.
I think we all tired this week, man. It's been a long weekend.
Um, uh,
All right, last but not least, we got Cap. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I know we all tired, but damn, man, we pod and shit.
I
Get
know, man. We
Man,
potting. The
wake the
energy is
fuck
like the
up.
energy is low, man.
Wake
We
the
gotta put
fuck
the
up,
energy
man.
up,
Get some energy in your body, man. You know what I'm
man.
saying? Shit. I
Go
just,
pop your Red Bull, drink
you
your
know,
Red Bull, something.
yeah, had a good time up in sunny California. It was definitely a good trip. Definitely a needed trip. Took care of a lot of business. Got hit on by a stud.
Yeah, yeah.
Ex-
So tell us.
experienced some wild shit. Um, Good laughs always, man. Good people, man. Good laughs. I say handle some business, man. Got to see a lot of shit. I know y'all seen, I rarely post, but I try to post some good shit other than just, food and fucking other stupid shit. Try to post some good views and shit like that. It just going out there enjoying
Yeah, I think we
what's
seen
all is what's
Full
all
House
is
neighborhood.
given to you, man. Huh?
You got a glare there, Ryan. It's a glare,
Yeah.
but did you post a Full House block or something like that?
Yeah, man. We finally got to see the full house joint, man.
Okay, okay. Who was that? JT?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
he got arrested.
Hey,
JT got
yo,
hemmed up.
we're not just gonna speed by. You get hit on by a stud. What the fuck
Yeah,
is
yeah, I'm about to say, man. So we gonna have
we
story
ain't
time with
gonna
Cap or
let's
what,
just
man?
start right the fuck there
Yeah,
then.
let's
Like
start with that story
let's
time
kick
with
this
Cap.
shit off right there.
Yeah, so story time with Cap, man. So
Mm.
me and the homie, man, we was out on the coast, chilling. He was just, taking me through some cool ass spots in Cali. You know what I'm saying? We had a free day. From talking business, man. Man, we just was winging the whole fucking day. And so, man, we go get some gas. This, car pulled in to get some gas when I was going to the gas station. Came out, and this lady just said, excuse me, homie." And and you hear the girl
Nah,
voice,
homie.
but she was like,
Homie.
"Homie." And she kind of hit me with
Excuse
the
me,
bro.
homie.
She broed me too. And so I turned around and she was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie, but man, you sexy as fuck, man. That salt and pepper beard, them eyes and shit." She was like, "I peeped you when you was walking in there. You was looking fly and shit." She was
Yeah,
like, "I
hell
ain't trying to
yeah.
holler at you because my girl right here, but shit, she'll tell you, man, she think you sexy as hell." She was like, "I definitely fuck you." I was like, "Whoa."
Hold up.
Hey,
Hey,
be
what did the
clear
girl look like?
though.
What did her girlfriend look like?
Hey, her girlfriend was good.
Man,
Was
you should
good
have
to
told
Hey,
him
go.
so let me ask
15,
you
man.
this.
Did
Her
both of them.
Let me
girlfriend was
ask you
good to
this.
go. I ain't gonna
Hey,
lie. I mean, she was all right too.
she said to
And
you what she was
man,
wearing.
but
She
she
had
had the
she
beanie
had
on. She had
stud
the
gear.
beanie on. You know what I'm saying? Had the what they call them, the cholo shorts and shit. Um, but and like you said, you said the extra medium sports bra to mush them in. But
Yeah, yeah, the mush downs.
yeah, the mush down was definitely, but she
Got
definitely
that ace
said like, "Hey,
bando
I got
strapped
my
around her
girl.
chest.
I ain't trying to holler at you, but she said she will. Everything was cool till she said she'll fuck me, and I was like, man, that's wild. But I just said thank you, and she was just like, damn, kind of contemplating like she wanted to see if I wanted to jump in with him. I had to get up out
Nah,
of there.
hell
What
no.
does she look like
But
though?
No, I said she looked straight, but I'm just saying she was mad manly-ish, bro. She had the the,
Okay,
the
Well,
hood.
okay.
She
So let
had the
me
beanie
yeah.
on.
she
She
have
had the
vagina.
shorts on. She,
go
I
ahead,
mean,
Jay.
she would get it though. I mean,
Nah, the fuck she wouldn't. That's not what she was thinking about. She was about to be doing the bending.
Oh, she pegging?
yeah. And
She
I
pegging?
and all I
Hey,
and all you know
you
what,
ain't
Jay,
fucking nothing, sir.
Jay, when
She
she
was
said,
doing the bending.
"Hey Jay," when
Be
she said she
clear.
would fuck me, bro, all I heard in my head was Guap talking about, "Damn, she put you in a buck." Dog, I was like, man, fuck this. I had to get in the car.
She slid your drawers off while you was laying down.
Yeah,
Slide
she
that
slid the
motherfucking
drawers off,
jaws off
man.
while he laying down.
All right, so
Hell
let me ask this.
no.
Let me ask this question though. So I mean, if it came down to it, and she said all that, would you? I mean, you know, would you do it? I'm saying, because at the end of the day, she's still a female. The clothes come off. She got a female body, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Would you still do it? Would you? I mean, you probably think about it. You're like,
Hypothetically,
Guap,
right? Hypothetically,
Guap,
understand
hypothetically,
with respect to
Guap, you
all,
already know what I'm
intact
on.
relationships.
Guap, you know what I'm on. I'm Persian.
Team P.
Definitely Team P. It's over with. I'm in it to win it, Jack.
You gotta disrespect a fucking stud though, man. Like you gotta let him know
You
what the
gotta
fuck
beat
is
her
going
brain. You
Yeah,
on.
gotta
you gotta choke her a little
back
bit,
down.
fucking grab her,
Yeah, yeah,
back her
yeah, yeah.
ponytail, and be real rough.
Hey,
Well,
slap
usually
her,
studs ain't
spin
got
her mouth.
ponytails. Usually they got little afro puffs.
Hey, hold her face,
Nah,
spit in
they
her
usually
mouth.
got a nice crispy fade or some shit.
That's
They,
what I'm
they got
Yeah,
a
saying.
nice
Yeah, that's what I'm
lineup.
saying.
or they got the cornrows. But I'm just saying, She,
Yeah. You
you know what I'm
snatch all
saying?
that out. Fuck all that. That shit is wild.
Yeah, that's
But
hypothetical on purpose.
Was she a stud ass
that's
donkey, or was she just like regular back there?
The thing that's what I'm saying because she had the the large jean
Baggy, the
shorts
baggy
on.
joints on.
I really couldn't
Hey,
tell, but
hey,
because they
hold
were
on,
so
Guap.
large, I'm thinking she
Guap,
did
put your
have
mic
a.
closer, bro.
My bad. What about now? That better? I was sitting back a little bit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
better.
but I'm thinking she did have a donkey because them shorts was kind of big.
mm, that's
Mm-mm-mm.
peace, man.
She wearing a
Word.
baggy clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah, they'd be
as
hiding
I said, she
shit.
had like what they call a cholo shorts. Like they look like they pants, but they really shorts.
They be wearing a tall tee.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and she had the tall tee on.
yeah.
Some tip. That.
Yeah.
That's
She
what's up.
sound like
Hey, hey,
mother.
yeah, hey.
Hey, truth be told, man, I had a. If y'all don't know what stud is, I just found out about it today. I ain't know that's what it was. It's the appropriate term, I guess, for dyke. But anyway, I had one.
You just had
No,
to say it anyway.
no.
I had to
Be
say it.
clear. No, but be clear.
What's
It's
up?
not the woman of the female
Right.
relationship. The stud is the
It's the
man in the
butch. It's the one that's butch.
female
Yeah,
relationship.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I had a butch one when I was in Korea. So your boy was fucked up off of soju, and she was escorting me back home. And
Boy,
then I was just like, "Where you?" Grabbed her by the hand. So where do you think you going? Next thing you know, we in there. Don't
Mm.
Tap
tell my
tap tap
girlfriend.
in.
Blah blah blah.
we in there or she was
Nah,
in
but
there?
I was in there because she wasn't really moving. Here's the thing, man. She she
Oh.
she didn't touch it. She didn't want to look at it. What's like
She just
Did she
wanted to
make you
touch
cut
it.
a hole? Did she
hands
make
up
you
and
cut a
shit?
hole in her boxes?
No, I took her boxes off. She did actually
He
have
tried
boxes
to he
on
had
too.
to hit it through her dick hole and shit.
That'd be
He
Yeah.
wild.
pushed it through the
That'd
dick
be
hole.
wild as hell. That'd be wild as hell. She kept coming back though because apparently I
Oh
was good at eating.
man.
So there's that.
This is
Oh,
use a
oh
munch, yo.
man,
Use a
Nah,
munch.
I was over there saying the
that
alphabet. You know what I
Here's
mean?
a
that man
month.
that man was copping shine as they used to call it back in the day. Face looked like he got
Man.
slapped with some damn Vaseline.
He
Face
got
shiny.
them Krispy Kreme lips and shit.
Greasy
Shit
Yeah.
look
fast.
glazed to the a whole fucking side of your face just glazed the fuck up, dog. Gotta come up for air in that thing, boy. Man, that
That's
shit
a
is
hell of a
crazy.
And
story. That.
you know he can't see glasses off. He looking all up at it like, is it good?
She didn't have to respond. She was just like, yes.
Hey,
Oh, bitch, in your deep
hey,
ass voice.
hey, he done opened the dick hole up to the boxes to eat it. She laying there with the boxes on and a wife beater with the ace man
Hell
wrapped around her
no.
chest.
She had a white beater on. She did have some big titties though. Her hair was shorter than mine. I'll tell you that.
Did she shave her armpits?
She did. Yeah, she
Okay.
had legs shaved and all that shit. That's just general hygiene. That's just yeah. That
Is it though?
common
Is
misconception,
it?
man. I don't know unless y'all know some more butchers than I do. Cause I know quite a few. They all shave their shit.
I
Oh
don't know.
no.
I ain't never conversated long enough with one to see all up under their armpits and whatnot. So I
No,
don't
I
know.
asked them. I mean, I was cool with them. You know, whatever. People be curious.
Yeah, I got a homie I went to barber school with. She was gay and stuff. It seemed like she the stud. But she is always cool as fuck, man, respectful, all that. It's cool. I don't have no wild shit to say about her, man. Shouts to Ash. But tell me about the first time you ate out the box though.
You
Like
telling
the
me?
first time.
You telling me?
Anybody.
Oh, anybody?
Anybody.
Man,
And I mean your first time eating box.
man,
What was that like? Ain't nobody
bro,
gonna go?
I mean, I can go
I
ahead and
I'm
was
go.
thinking
I'll just say
that's a
my
long
first
time ago. I'm
time, I
thinking.
know I was terrible. I just closed my eyes and went in. I know I was licking straight taint and ass.
Oh
Nose,
damn!
nose, like
You
I
ain't
Wait,
even
was
you
hold
like,
ain't
up.
you gotta look.
Wait. Time
What you
out.
eating?
Time out. Whose man's is this? Hey, bro.
Hey
Females don't have a
yo.
choice, bro.
Hey yo.
I mean,
Females
ain't
don't
nothing
have a
wrong with looking
choice.
ass and taint, but you at least know what you're looking at, bro.
brother.
Females
I
don't
Hey,
have
was
a
nah,
brother
hell
because
nah. Ain't no girl got no taint, man. Hold on.
the
You
little
got
no,
the
piece
little
what
no,
you
no,
space
call
in
it
no.
then?
between.
Yeah,
What do
space
you
in
That
call
ain't
between.
it?
taint, though.
They no taint.
What is it?
What is it then?
Nigga, it's cat and butthole, nigga. That's all that is.
Uh,
Ain't no taint.
This is space
I
in
just
between.
always thought, okay, so all right, fair enough. Full disclosure, I guess the taint I have heard of that being, on a woman and shit, and on a man it's a gooch. You know what I'm saying? You
I,
ever
Gooch.
heard of a
I've had
gooch?
heard that
Okay,
before. A gooch.
so yeah, so I guess the taint is for women. Somebody gonna need to verify that. I don't know if
nah,
nobody
okay. From
got
my
the
from
shit.
my point of view, man, I ain't never heard no taint used for no woman, man. All I know is the taint is
So
the area
what do
between
you
the
call
balls and
it?
the asshole.
Because there is a space.
And on
There is a space.
Yeah, it's
Some
it's
some
it's
girls
usually a
some girls
space.
don't hardly have a space.
Right,
No,
But
so
right.
just looked it up. Hold on. So
this man
the
don't.
perineum, which is what this shit they're talking about, which includes everybody.
Hmm.
The slang terms for them is the taint, the grundle, and the gooch, which can confer to all sexes. It's not just the
so it's
men's and the female.
universal. It's
It's peace. All right,
is
bet.
is what
Okay, okay,
I ain't
okay,
gonna say
okay,
universal, but what is it?
okay.
Unisex, bro.
Unisex. Thank you.
All right, so you was looking at ass and taint. What made you decide to do it though? Like, did you know you was gonna do it? Did she talk you into doing it?
Like yes and no. Like I was definitely not on it, but like when you drunk, you just like fuck it. I just went in.
Your first time eating box, you was drunk? God damn. I ain't gonna ask you to
Cause
disclose the age or no
yeah,
shit.
cause I mean, but I was
Y'all
definitely a
might have been
younger
too.
person.
Was you in
Definitely,
high school young?
yeah,
All right, that's peace. That's
yeah,
peace.
yeah. It's probably, if I'm not mistaken, it probably was my junior year.
Hmm.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
That's probably.
I come
Go
from an
ahead.
era that
and
when
that was
niggas,
because I was with an older woman. I will not disclose
Uh,
that age either. Uh,
uh.
but
I
yeah,
come I come from an era where that shit wasn't cool, especially for a black man to do that. You know, they're like, oh, niggas don't eat. You know, so I think my first time, I don't say I think, I know my first time was in the military at some point, but I think I was drunk too. You know what I'm
God
saying? But,
damn.
but I think, I ain't just died, man. I had a little bit of, experience by, you watch a video and nigga watching porn and you see little shit. So you
Right,
have an
right,
Learn a
idea
right.
of
lot.
what to hit. You know what I'm saying? So I think I don't remember exactly my first experience. It's so long ago, but I know it was in the military
yeah, I
for
was a
sure.
junior, and yeah, bro, it was an older woman, and yep,
Hmm. Ryan,
and
you got anything on that?
all I can
So
remember this dude before I had all this facial hair. This dude, this old man, is them old men be perverts. So I guess like I am now and shit. Talking about,
Hey.
yeah, boy, once you put your face in there, you see that little patch? I call it the flavor saver.
Flavor, flavor.
The
that's
flavor
kind of fucking
saver.
gross, man. Wash your face.
Nah, dog.
Hey, nah, fuck that.
He
Not when
said
you're a young man.
yeah, he said he leave it there, dog, and he just during the day, he just what I'm saying.
That's what
Nah,
hygiene.
man, fuck that shit. Hey, go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead,
I
bro.
don't have no funny stories. Well, mine wasn't no magical shit. I just ate her out and then she enjoyed it.
So you knew what you were doing. Did you plan to do it?
Yeah, I mean we were 69 and so, but
Okay.
I got
You
a
on the
better
top or the
story,
bottom?
huh? We switched.
Was you on the top or the bottom?
We switched because she was gagging and shit. But anyway, we had a switch. Hey, don't blame me for my
See,
answers.
that's
I'm
a
just being.
fatal fucking flaw with the 69, yo. Like you try to be on top on the 69. That's a rookie mistake right there, G.
Her
You
eyes
better
are
lay
all
your
watery
ass
and shit.
down. Yeah.
I wouldn't even try to go that far, man. But I had a more. This is back when I was in England for a little bit. I was messing with this
Yeah.
chick, and man, I was tired, man. So I got up at 3:30 in the morning, hit the gym, go straight to work, and then I met up with her like straight up after work, showered and shit, and it's late. It's like 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired as fuck. We were drinking this shit. So I'm down there,
Right.
and niggas started snoring.
Damn.
Oh, you fell asleep in the pussy?
Yeah.
Oh man.
She was like, did you fall asleep on me? I was like, oh shit, my bad.
Oh, you sleeping?
She just
I
started
know you
laughing.
didn't sleep. I know you're not sleeping. You're supposed to be eating my box.
she I thought she'd be mad, but she just thought the shit was funny as fuck. She's like, I ain't never had before. I was like, yeah, my bad.
That shit, man. But that's how you know you got a decent relationship with whoever you having sex with, man. Because when you can laugh at wild shit while you fucking, man, like that's a
Yeah.
cool energy to
I
have,
got a story
man.
for y'all, man. I got a story for y'all. So my first base, man, was Brooks Air Force Base in San Antonio. So I
Mm.
graduated high school. I
That's
mean, I
that medical.
graduated
Ain't that the hospital school or whatever?
bioenvironmental,
Mm.
predominantly female career field.
Mm-hmm.
So my first base,
Mm-hmm.
listen, was lovely. So after graduation, these cats come to they get straight to tech school. So every Monday morning, we used to be in the chow hall, like, okay, I'm gonna get down. We used to, and they couldn't leave the base. The
Them
only place
out.
they could go was a club on base. So every Friday, that's where our spot was, the club on base Friday nights. That was the first spot we hit. So we in to start recruiting. But I remember I had met this chick, man. It was lit. We had both got lit, man. And back in my no, who was in? She was no. This chick was permanent party though. We in her room, man. I'm asleep. This chick wake up. So when she wake up, it wake me up. This fool get up and she go in the bathroom. So I watched this chick go all the way. She went to her dresser drawer, dog. Pulled the drawer out, squat down, and pissed in her drawer. Pissed in her drawer. Grabbed whatever she grabbed out the drawer to wipe out. She thought she was in the bathroom, bro. She thought she was in the bathroom. Wiped her
I
ass.
know you
And then,
lying,
and then got
yo.
right back in the bed. Pulled that drawer out, dog, like she was squatting on the like she squatted on the toilet, pissed in that bitch, and got right back in the bed. Bruh,
How drunk was this lady?
we was lit. We was lit. We
What
was
the
lit. But
fuck
I
you
was,
say in the morning?
Right.
oh, I told her, she, oh my God, it's so embarrassing. I said, hey man, your room in here smelling like piss. So I got some.
That's
Your room in here smell
crazy.
like
And
pee,
you know
bitch.
that
But yeah,
you
my
know that
first
you've
bitch,
been
I
drinking all
fucked.
night, piss, man. That shit rank.
Right.
We used to deliver murder
And
our
that,
first.
and it's a lot too. That's a bucket.
Yes, man. She done filled the drawer up and shit.
Nah,
Like,
man.
damn, like I ain't even try to wake up, and I just let her do her thing. Just in
That's
space. She
crazy.
came back to bed, went right back to sleep.
That shit
But
crazy.
yeah, that base man was fun, man. It's not a base anymore. It's like Brook City base now. I know San Antonio Fire Department own, the city owns that base now. But back in the day, man, we used to have fun because it was like we had our permanent party dorm, two permanent party dorms, and then their dorm was like right on the other side of that. So and being in the fire
Mhm.
department, man, boy, listen, we used to respond. They used to pull alarms so we could respond over there. We used to have some fun. And then like we never really got in trouble for messing with the tech school students till them cats started getting knocked up. They was getting all of a sudden they started getting knocked up left and right. That's when they put an end to that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. My first tech school was out at Keesler, and I
That's the
was in
tech
a
school right there. Started.
man, what? I'm telling you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And see,
Keezer was mine.
that's where all the admin personnel chicks went. So they was only in tech school for like a month. We called them Pop Tarts and shit. And man, just like you said, they would show up and shit. You go to the little BDU club and shit on base, man. The BDU club was lit. We were plotting on trying to get into the NCO club. But you shooting ball with dudes and shit like that. And it's like, man, you meet a couple NCOs, you still in tech school type shit. Like, man, how the fuck we get in an NCO club? And they like, man, shit, we trying to get in y'all club. Like y'all got the student club is the jump off. Like y'all got it good, bro. You don't want to mess with no NCO club, man. How can I get down with y'all? Shit, this shit was wild, bro. Yeah, we used to get lit though. But I guess the question I asked, man, the first time I ate out some box, man, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing for real. Like It was, and it was just on some. It was the it was the most ridiculous shit, bro. So in my mom's house, there's like a hallway, and I'm about to fuck up, but here we go. It's a hallway, right? You walk in, it's your living room and shit, and then it's a wall separating the kitchen, and you hang a right, and it's a hallway going down to all the bedrooms type shit. And I'm making out with my little chick or whatever, you know what I'm saying? High school, I ain't got no real experience like that. And shit get heavy, man. I'm just laying down in the floor in the fucking hallway, dog. Like right in the fucking hallway. We making out in the flow and shit. Next thing you know, I'm like, man, I'ma do it.
I got a bright idea, huh? The
I
bulb
got a
went off.
bright idea. I'ma go ahead and eat box. And when people are inexperienced, like she's inexperienced, I'm inexperienced, I'm just looking for my fucking life down in that motherfucker, boy. Like I'm doing I'm all the alphabet tricks and shit. I'm trying to do it
This man
all.
writing his name and everything.
Man, what cursive,
He on that shit like
uppercase,
a push pop.
lowercase, my fucking numbers, all the shits. But the wild thing is, like, it was like she was afraid to react. Like she didn't know what the fuck to do for real. She was inexperienced. So I'm just sitting there eating box, and I'm just like, damn. I didn't think the box would taste like this. Like I always just had, because all you hear associated with eating box and box in general, when you're a young man, fish. Like, oh man, it's fish. And I'm like, damn, the box, it don't really taste like nothing. Like nothing at all, man.
I
Like,
I had to do that scratch and sniff test, boy, and come across something like I gotta.
man,
Hey, you know what? I gotta go. I gotta go because this
man.
shit ain't fresh. Your pH
Yeah.
levels are off.
And that's what I was saying, Jay. That's why I said when I did it, I just went in, eyes closed, and just was doing shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know what the fuck I was doing. That's why I'm like, damn, I'm in ass, taint, all kind of shit. Like,
Tank,
what the fuck is
all
this?
kind of
Like,
shit.
Hey,
man,
this man went
bruh,
there. This man come out. He got stains on his nose.
man, bruh, it was horrible. It was horrible. Then you try to do the shit you see on the porno. That shit ain't working.
Right. And the thing to me again, man, it's like she wasn't fucking responding to nothing. Like I was just like, well, fuck, am I doing this shit right? Like I don't know. Well, fuck, I'm gonna pull my dick out. Damn, fuck it. Like shit, this shit ain't going well at all.
And you
So I
just
got.
playing just the
I'm wait
tip,
till
huh?
Ryan. I'm gonna wait till Ryan come back. I got
Man,
a question
what?
for y'all though. Since we on these subjects, I got a question. Well, let me go. I'm gonna go ahead and bust a question out for
Yeah,
me.
go
Ryan.
ahead, man. Fuck it.
So,
You can catch
okay.
up.
Oh, there you go, right there, Ryan. Can you hear us, Ryan?
Yeah, I hear you. Heard you a long time.
Okay. So I'm. How many of y'all ever had y'all salad tops?
Hey, yo, fam.
Hey, that's
Nah,
Okay.
wild,
I
yo.
don't have
Hey,
them wings. I don't
hey.
have
You
those.
own it. You own it.
Got him.
If you own it, you own it. If you want to talk
Got him.
about it, go ahead.
I got him. Fuck it.
I got him. Fuck that.
Hey,
Okay.
but
I'm a
So
wait a
let me.
nasty.
minute.
Let
So
I'm
me.
a
I'm
nasty
supposed to
motherfucker.
be
So let me tell my
Hey,
story.
yo,
Let me.
hey, Ryan is crazy.
So, story time with Cal, man. The one and only time this ever happened to me. So again, San Antonio, my first base, man. So listen, we used to live in the strip club, man. Like me and my homeboys, I got, in the fire department, we was day on, day off. So our days off, man, we was in the strip club every day, like happy hour. We was in that bitch from like 12 to 4. All it was me and my supervisor and two other cats. And all of us was married. I think, well, out of the four of us, three of us was married, and they was all military. So we was staying in that joint till it was time for them to get off work, And I had the one car in time to go pick the wife up and head home, whatever. So after all that, so it was this one girl in there, man, this little white. She used to always hang out. Like she used to always come hang out with us, right? And little skinny white girl, man, like, she, had a little ass on her, but she had like no titties, whatever. But she was cool. So she, I used to always, see what she give me a little dance, we chop it up. So I forgot how the conversation started, man. But she told me, she was like, man, she'll eat my ass. And had me climbing the walls. I was like, man, you full of shit. Like, nah, I ain't even trying to hear that. You, it was like a dare, like a bet. So I'm like, you know what? Okay,
right.
bet. I'm going to take you on that bet. So the chick gave me an address. So, okay, bet. So I'm like, man. So I'm thinking the damn supposed to come. I'm like, man, should I go do this shit, man? I'm nervous. I'm like, so I, you know, whatever. I slide to the crib or whatever, go to the apartment or whatever, go in there, you know.
Stop, stop,
So,
stop. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You go to the apartment, you jump
hmm
in the shower, but do you deliberately wash your ass?
I was already ready to
Do you
shower before I got
shave
in the shower,
your
but I
ass?
ain't
I
Like
do.
what the
got.
fuck? Did you do anything to prepare for this
First
particular
off,
event?
I don't have no hairy ass, okay. But yeah, I showered before I went over there. Anyway, I'm clean. I ain't just you know what I'm saying just come out from playing ball or some shit and then jump over to
I
go to the
mean,
crib. Nah.
you might have had
So,
game ass and how to eat out there. Who knows, man? We need, okay.
nah, I ain't had no swamp ass. Nah.
All right, that's peace.
So go to the crib, man. Long story short, man. Listen, this shit got me. I'm laying on the bed like I'm laying on my stomach like this, like I'm asleep. And this shit come behind me, dog. And man, she does spread my cheek, man. Listen, bruh. She won that bet. This bitch had me trying to scoot,
Look,
trying to
she
get
done
away.
spreaded your cheeks. I know
and
you
had
lying. I
me,
know you
had
fucking
me.
lying,
I was in that.
Oh
yo.
I was in
man,
A. I was in A. I'm in that bitch
I'm
like
gonna
I'm
spit
in
this
like
drink out, dog.
Low
I'm in that.
crawling.
I'm in that bitch like I'm under motherfucking razor wire, dog, trying to get away, bro. I'm like, God damn.
Dog,
Them
she
She
straight
grabbed.
booing that man ass, dog. That's wow.
bruh. Mind you
You
not.
tried to crawl
Mind you.
away. She grabbed your legs and pulled
Mind
your
you.
ass back across the
I never talk. I
bed.
never talk to that girl again. Never
She
talk to her
ate your
again.
ass
She
doggy
probably.
Never thought.
style
I
and
felt,
shit.
boy,
That's
boy, listen.
crazy.
I felt disrespected as a man because I'm like, hold on, I just let this shit, and this motherfucker had me running, bro. I'm like, I'm in this. I swear to God, I'm trying to. Bro, I ain't doing nothing but
Hey,
get trying to get the
yo.
head, boy. This bitch, and she, oh, that bitch got me like, I'm like, God damn, bro, yeah. One time
That's
and only
crazy.
time.
That's crazy.
Y'all,
That's
you
fucking
listen.
crazy,
Y'all the only
bro.
ones that ever hear that story too.
No, everybody
No,
else
we
know
not.
Yeah.
now.
Us and the other however many people listen to this
Whoever listens
podcast.
to it, it's out there. It's
This is
out
in
there.
the fucking internet sphere,
Hey,
dog.
we podding or we podding.
Man, we podding G. I had a homeboy from a deployment and shit, man. Super cool cat, white dude out of Pennsylvania National Guard and shit. And when you deploy, you go to the gym with motherfuckers, like, you bond out there. So and we get to talking about, relationships or whatever. And this dude, he I mean, it was the first dude I ever met. He's married and everything, but he liked the ass play shit too. Like he liked to be penetrated and all the shit,
Oh yeah.
man. And I
I
mean,
mean,
he's
he
as
likes to
straight as
get
they
pegged.
come. Yes,
Peg,
man.
man. A lot of straight
Man.
dudes like that shit.
Yes.
A lot of dudes like that. This, so if you hit your prostate just right, apparently,
Well,
this,
they say it made like your orgasm stronger or
yeah,
some shit like that. Whatever.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like I'm
I had to
telling
take
you,
a chance with
man. Dude was trying to put me on the game. Like he's like, man, I'm fucking telling you, bro, it's the shit. Like I'm not gay or no shit, but I'm telling you. And of course, over time, I see, you friend people on Facebook and shit. You see pictures of his wife and kids and shit. I'm like, damn, that chick been bending you over all these years, man. Fucking crazy. She's all wholesome looking and shit. I'm like, God
And she out there
damn.
just fucking whipping them,
Ah, man, she tearing his ass up. She
whipping them.
tearing him up, boy.
I mean, truth be
That
told,
shit
like,
is crazy.
man, like I said, man, I never know knock someone's get down, and
Damn,
I'm a
hey
nasty.
man,
I,
Erica done tried me, dog. To my, he's a runner, he's a track star.
yeah, he is.
hey, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, that's
But yeah, man,
wild.
Oh
I got
shit.
those wings. I got those wings multiple times, and to the point where I will literally shave my ass so that shit because I have hair there. If you want to get down, okay. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no problems with that.
So you ain't never tried the sugar bread shit like the wax?
What the
Which,
fuck is a sugar bridge? You not just gonna just say that shit.
Yeah,
I
and
don't
not
know what that
explain
is.
that one. Please explain that one.
Hey
Elaborate.
yo, all right, all right, all right, all right. So sugar bridge is basically, from what I understand, it's a hair removal technique. Actually, I just took my old lady to get it done today.
Is it like
But
Panera shit?
Nah, it's like they take the stick with the hot wax and
Actually,
Oh
shit,
fuck
and
oh
they
hell
I
nah,
ain't
hell
yeah,
nah.
and they rip the shit off.
nah
They put it
nah
in a
Ooh,
area, rip
And
it
it's called a
off.
sugar what?
sugar bridge.
Sugar bridge.
Okay.
nah. I would
Yeah,
imagine that would
man.
hurt a fucking lot in your ass. Um,
Well, I'm just trying to. I mean, she seemed to be cool. We was having
I
a
mean,
conversation and shit. It was
more power
weird.
to her.
The little Indian
Maybe
chick was, she tooted up. She facing me, tooted up, and they just, I'm doing some work on my
maybe she
laptop and shit, and
maybe she got a higher
it's just like,
threshold for pain than I do. But
Women
that's shit.
absolutely do.
So
I
I'm cool on
mean,
that. Nah, I just
according to
shave it.
them.
But I mean, I shave it when I shave all my goodies. You know what I'm saying? So armpits included. Um,
I do too. Yeah.
upper leg because upper leg's
So
the
yeah,
hair.
so you use like a fucking like a big razor or some shit to
Nah,
shave
I got,
it?
I got, I got specific clippers for that.
I got the manscape.
Oh, word,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I just use the clippers that I use on everybody that I cut their hair.
Hey,
What
hold
the
up.
fuck?
Hey,
Is that
hey,
why I be smelling
hold
like shit?
up.
The fuck? That's why he be at the he be done. He be like, smell this cologne. That way you won't smell the fucking his balls on your face. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey man, I
Hey
spray them
Ryan,
off first and
hey
then
Ryan,
cut.
your face smell like ball juice and it's fucking and clipper oil.
That's
Oh
fucking
hell
awful.
no.
Hey, he wiping off motherfucking beard hair, man. That's fucking pubic hair he
Dingleberry,
got on
smell
his
like a
fucking while he doing his
dingleberries.
lining.
Damn.
That's
Y'all ain't
wild,
shit,
man.
man. Y'all ain't
The
shit.
But
sugar bridge.
and then go one step further.
Yeah, Sugar Bridge.
So I never been pegged
Mhm.
before. I've been prophesized. I never been paid before.
What the
Um,
fuck you mean you been prophesized?
I
What is these
prophesized.
terms?
I mean, she offered it to me. I was like, nah. And so we tried the finger. That wasn't my it wasn't
You've
my
been
style.
propositioned.
Proposition. That's what I meant. My bad. Proposition.
Okay,
So
okay.
we tried the finger, and that wasn't my thing. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Oh
Yeah, yeah.
man,
So she tried to give you a
okay,
prostate exam then.
bruh.
I mean, she was sucking my dick while I was doing it, while she was doing it. But yeah,
I used to go to this
That's
little
that's that's
massage
some of the shit
joint.
that the homie was into. Yeah, go
yeah.
ahead, go ahead.
I used to go to this
But it
little.
wasn't a full on pegging, is what you saying.
No, she wanted to try that, but I was like, I'm cool. If I
So
didn't like
she
your
just gave you
finger,
the pinky. She gave you the pinky and the stinky and shit.
she did the two. She did the two fingers, brother. The two fingers.
She gave you two?
The two
Oh
fingers.
shit. Oh
Hey, yo,
shit.
damn, your asshole loose like that? You got two fingers in that?
Oh, shit.
No, that's why it wasn't. That's why I
Man,
was uncomfortable, my
man,
guy. It was.
man.
So did she like did she like and then
Oh, we always
like
well. Truth be told, we always mess with lube because um, it's just lube's fun, you know. So
yeah,
we always
shit
have
jumps off. Yeah.
fun fact for lube: raw coconut oil. It's good for your skin, and it is very good. Like it's very great lube.
You keep a tub of that. You had the little tub of that shit.
Yeah. Don't recommend it for. I mean, you can use it for anal too if you want. I would suggest you probably go more water based for that. But hey,
Yeah. Yeah. Mm.
We talking about water based. We still talking about like if
He's
you
talking about
trying
that some
to.
KY. He's talking about basically water based like KY or something. Is what he's saying.
Yeah.
oh, they got some
Hmm.
oil. They got some good. They got some good oils too. I had a friend though. She did. She nasty. She nasty. She said she didn't have no oil, and so she used fucking vegetable oil. I said you fucking stupid.
Ah, you
Damn,
dirty bitch.
she's trying to cook that shit, huh?
Oh,
She's down there making chitlins.
oh, oh man.
God damn,
Oh
damn, chitlin
man.
loaf.
Pussy
Man,
Man,
that's
smelling
hey,
like
wild.
straight
bro,
fries in that bitch.
listen. So I used to go every now and again to this little Asian massage joint. Used to be by my old crib, man. A little Asian joint with a little. I think I told Cap about the little place one time.
Rub and tug.
Yeah, so you get the
A
little
little rub
happy
and
endings,
tug
right?
spot.
You get the little happy endings, dog, for like $45. You get the little lame ass massage. They don't even know what the fuck they doing. It's all about the happy ending.
Right.
Man, one chick, man, was doing that shit, dog, and she put her finger by my damn butthole, boy. I tell you, listen, because I'm laying there like I'm eyes closed and I'm chilling. Dog. When I felt that finger touch my asshole, nigga, I almost jumped off that goddamn table, boy. I was like, yo, wait, what the fuck, man? Listen. Bruh,
Now,
you
Nah,
now
know,
was
I
see,
was
it
they
thinking
was
gotta
that,
it
ask you
was
for
you
it
that shit. You
know,
she
can't just be putting fingers
did
wherever
she
the fuck
did
you want.
she right, that's beast. But
say that again.
did you feel the thing he was saying that you can't, just go putting fingers wherever you want, and fucking right, you gotta ask for
That goes
permission
both ways.
She ain't asked
or
for
at
shit.
I'm not gonna just yam my
She
fucking
ain't
dick in
asked.
your ass.
She
That's
ain't asked for
bullshit.
shit. She was trying to get me to fucking butt. You know, 'cause that I was putting out that bitch hand
Bro,
was
you
going.
don't have to do the fucking gestures,
That
bro.
I was
You
putting
can
that
What?
relax
motherfucker.
and
Listen,
gesture. Like, man,
with no wrist
man,
to work.
like what is
But dog,
like,
anyway, that wasn't even
bro?
the point, man. When I felt that motherfucker finger go to that, man, I felt that his finger, that pressure by my ass. Well, I
That
jumped up,
pressure.
man.
that pressure.
Man,
That
yo,
pressure
like nah, like no, no,
getting
no, 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 no,
over
no, no,
me.
no, 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 no. Oh no, sorry, no, 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 don't be sorry, just don't do it. Mm-mm.
Hey man,
Nah,
So
look,
so in the rub and tub spot, real quick, is it just hands and feet, or
I
is it
mean,
mouth? Like what do they do in the rub and tub spot?
all depends on how much money you willing to put out.
Hmm.
They'll
So
smash you through.
so
They'll
40 so
hand.
$40 get me what?
What I got for $45, I got a lame ass 30-minute massage. I don't even that shit won't even know massage. And then when they flip you over, then she gonna ask you, hey, yeah, go ahead. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, are
Hook
their
that up.
hands soft? Is it callous? Like, what do we
No, no,
got?
no, 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 no.
Okay.
No, it's cool.
man, bro,
Nah,
that's
These are important
man.
facts, brother. These
nah,
are
nah.
But so all right, I got questions. I got
It's
questions. So
oil and everything.
okay.
so it's an oiled up handy.
Yeah.
So is she moaning or anything? Like is
Talking
she
to you,
trying to
talking
kind of
dirty to you and
get
shit.
you
Yeah,
into the
trying to
shit?
talking to you and shit. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
she's talking
talking that
dirty,
shit.
or she like talking like, "How's your
But see,
day?" Like just
but
fucking.
see, but
Right,
see,
right. Like
for
so
me,
where do you
I don't.
work and shit?
I'm
Bro,
not gonna.
once again, I don't need the gestures, bro. Like we
Listen.
need to
I
relax.
ain't trying. Listen. Me personally, I'm not going. A female can't make me bust by fucking jacking me off. So that bitch was working over. That bitch hand wrist was
That's
working
unfortunate.
overdrive. That's why. So that's why I guess she tried to do that shit to get me. You know what I'm saying? Thinking I was
It's
gonna be
going to
cool
get you
with that.
finished, get you up out of there.
Yeah, yeah. And I was like,
Hey,
yo, no.
hey man, look, hey man, I'm I didn't had enough sugar bridges for the day.
Did you?
I didn't heard enough about damn near sugar bridges for the day. Uh, another story time with Cap, right? I just want to ask
Ah,
y'all a question, right?
all right.
How do y'all feel about this whole like dog epidemic, man? With people, man, just want to bring their dogs everywhere, man. We was out having a nice business like brunch slash whatever in Cali, man, in Napa, right? And this lady just went and got her dog and brought her to the area where the dogs can be. And while we eating, the dog is just pissing on benches, man.
That's
And
I mean,
everybody just seemed to be cool with it. Like, and you tell the manager about it, and they just cool with the shit.
yeah, like yeah,
I mean, you said
yeah.
it's in
They
the
allow
dog
hey,
dogs.
area,
you
right?
know,
It's
you want
not
just a
really a
minute.
dog area. You can like they got tables for food, but it's a place where if you had a dog, you can bring your dog. But I don't think that means just be letting the dog roam around pissing on everything,
Where
bro.
those dogs, the people with the dogs, where they sit in a certain area, or they allowed to sit anywhere.
No, they was you supposed to it's supposed to be where you sitting there, but she was like letting them walk around
Oh,
on the
see that. See
leash,
that's a
taking them from
foul.
area to
Oh,
area, just
Nah,
pissing
nah,
on benches.
that's a foul.
And and then like I was in HEB out here in Texas because you know a lot of people from
HEB,
Cali
yes.
moved to come to Texas, and like so now like the whole dog thing is getting more and more crazy. Like the lady in the damn store got the dog in the damn the cart, and it just starts shitting, and she didn't even try to pick it up. She just left the shit just straight shit
Hold
just
on, she
all
didn't
over
pick
the
up the
floors,
shit.
I
bro.
know
Did
you
See,
not pick
see,
up the
bullshit.
shit,
see,
bro.
see. That gives dog owners a bad
wait,
name.
The
What I'm
dog is in
saying,
the cart. The dog is in the cart. The same cart she putting her food in,
yes, bro.
and the
Nah.
dog shit in the cart.
And the dog is just shitting, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like it's getting out of control. Like, me and wifey about to go. We like, ooh, what you want to eat tonight? We like, man, let's go. We tried a couple barbecue spots. They was closed that we wanted to try. Then she was like, "Hey, this one got good reviews." She was like, "Let me look at the pictures." What's the first picture I see? The dog sitting up at the damn register and shit, eating ribs. Like, dog, why the fuck you think I want to go there, dog? If you sitting over there, got this dog at the bar eating ribs.
Where you at again, California?
No, I'm in Texas.
You was in
I'm
Texas with
saying
it? Oh,
the shit happened
The
at
first
the
part
in
of the story
Napa
was
and
in
Cali,
California.
but I'm
yeah,
just giving you separate stories in
yeah. No, that's no bueno,
Cali
man.
and Texas.
Dogs should be separate. I don't mind having dogs around and like in restaurants as long as they're in separate areas, and as long as that dog's been well behaved. Cause I seen some
Yeah, I've
rowdy ass
never seen
dogs.
that.
Yeah, I seen some rowdy ass dogs, and they shouldn't be out there at a restaurant and shit. You need to be at home training your damn dog. That's what I'm
I've
doing
had
right now.
two other
That's why
restaurants
I'm all
allow
tired. I'm over here
dogs in.
training this goddamn puppy. So when I take this damn dog out, you know what I'm saying? If I want to go to a restaurant, it's gonna behave itself. You know,
Yeah,
but
I've
other
seen
people,
dogs sit under the table, they sitting, they chilling, they're not moving, just laying there. I've
yeah,
seen that. Even in the sports bar. I mean, they got a place down here
yeah,
called
I seen
Twin
that.
Peaks,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I remember a guy had his
Yeah,
dog in
and
there
that's
like
what I'm saying.
chilling.
Like, I don't mind it. I don't mind it, but I'm just like, it's just getting too crazy to a point to where it's like they looking at you like you crazy because you don't want their dog around while you trying to eat your food and shit. Like, and that's the thing that I'm saying. Like I was telling my homeboy, I was like, man, I remember me and wifey and my mama was going to get some hamburgers, and this lady had a dog. You think she would like? It's a lot of people in line. She was shorting the leash. No, she let that bitch go. The
Now, let me
dog
ask
fucked
you this.
around, ran in a restaurant, ate one of the kids' burgers. They like, oh, this is so cute. Like,
Now,
no,
this
the fuck it
this
ain't.
dog was
The
pissing the
burger like
bitch. Was
damn
you
near
indoor?
$20.
Was it an indoor or were you outside?
No,
It was like,
this was indoor going to order, bruh.
and the dog
And
was
she
not
pissed
brought
okay,
on
like even though
not okay.
and then they like, oh, we don't have any outside, like, we don't have any inside seating. Y'all could go outside, and you go outside. You know, it's cool if you got the dog laying on the ground and shit. But then when you got the dog laying on top of the tables and shit, like, bro, like it
That's
gotta like there's
wow.
gotta be some
Yeah, but
like
listen, man, that's white folks, man. You know
it's
that's
gotta
white
be some
folks.
rules
White
and
folks don't treat their
regulations to
dog
this
No,
as
it ain't
shit.
men.
white folks. I seen black folks do this shit too, man.
I ain't
Yeah,
never seen.
I'm in Lower
Hey,
Where
yeah,
the
I
Alabama.
fuck
see,
you see
I
bro,
that
saw that
shit
shit
at?
here in Lower Alabama, bro.
bro, it's
Yep.
everybody.
What?
It's
Yes, it's
everybody.
everybody, bro. It's
Man, they
everybody.
be wilding out
No, we gotta
here.
stop thinking about this. This is white shit mentality shit. We be doing a lot of that
No,
shit
man,
because the
the
lady in
nowadays too.
inner
HEB, the
city.
lady in
I'm
HEB
telling
with the
you.
dog shitting in the cart, she was black.
Oh, that breaks
I
my
would have
heart.
lost a
But
lot of money on that shit. Damn, I would have lost a lot of money
that
on
one I
that.
wouldn't have
That's
thought would
why,
have been a
hey,
black
that's
shit. But
why I
yeah,
don't try to
yeah.
use. That's why I don't try to use carts, man. If when I go to certain places, bro, like because it's just like, man, these like, man, they be wilding out here with their pets,
So,
man.
but hold on. So the dog's just shitting on the cart, going down the aisles,
The dog is shitting in the cart. The shit is dripping between the cart on the floor, bruh,
and she not
It
picking
was
this shit
that
up.
running, it was that
and
running
not
shit.
picking it up. And she knows it's happening.
That sounds like some nigga
Oh, that
shit. I'm not even surprised.
damn, damn, sound like some nigga shit. Damn.
Yeah, and yeah, hey, hey, because Ish just put in there, not the dog eating ribs. Yes, bro, that's sis. The dog is eating ribs at the counter, man. The shit was
And I
That
don't
wild.
dog,
believe, man. I want to
they
see. I
don't
want
fuck
to see the
up.
picture
They don't
of the
fuck up,
restaurant.
and that dog gonna choke on those bones because those rib bones ain't that strong. They'll break apart in that
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah, them shits fragment and
Yeah, for sure.
get
But I'm
splinter
saying,
out.
dog, like, but I'm just saying, bro, because
That's a
I was
dog.
kind of getting heated about that shit, man. Because I'm just like, I mean, and then just for you to just be looking at, because we like, hey, she letting her dog pee. He like, really? And then we like, well, he doing it right now. He was just sitting there like, he was so scared to say some shit to her, like,
Fuck,
man, don't be letting your
fucking
animal, like,
crazy.
if people sitting there, you just letting the animal just pee all on the benches, bruh. But you want people to sit there and eat though.
I would say that as a newfound dog owner, and I've been doing a lot of
Mm.
research on raising puppies and shit. Now I think I'm fucking what's that dude's name? Caesar Milan now. What the fuck his name
Caesar
is?
Milan, face ass.
Um,
Yeah.
it's a lot of work, man, and it's a lot of work. And I feel like now with me actually like raising this puppy, that I can really hate on some of these dog owners now for you not raising your fucking dog right. Cause I'm raising this dog right, man. I see a lot of fucked up ass dogs that be doing some fucked up ass shit, and it's cause the
This
fucking
your first
owners,
time with a
man.
puppy?
Yeah, man. We growing up, man. All I had was a cat, and I didn't take care of that damn thing. Fuck that cat. And then we had two lizards. We had a fucking iguana, not the same time, but two different times. Fuck them lizards. You know what I'm saying? I want a snake. Keep that shit in the aquarium. We good.
I had a
Now we got
snake
this
when I was
puppy.
just had a snake.
Now we got this puppy.
Snakes stink
That
like a
shit. All the
motherfucker.
pets
I
I ever
heard.
had, they died. I mean, they were fishes, but whatever. So hopefully
Yeah,
this
I
dog
mean,
won't die.
but I'm just saying, but these are same people who you fucking around and look in their phone, and they over here having sexual relations like the lady with the Great Dane. Like shit is crazy out here with these dogs, bro. Like all I'm saying is there need to be some type of like uniform rules and regulations when it comes to people just coming in your establishment with these dogs.
Hold on,
But
Like
there
hold on.
is. But there
and for
is.
people to just think that it's cool to bring your dog in every restaurant, like your dog ain't meant to go everywhere.
Time out, time
You,
out,
you
time out.
you can't just speed
You just
past
ain't gonna mention
having
yeah,
sex
speed
with a
pass
Great
the Great
Dane.
Dane
Yeah,
shit
you
Right.
can't do
and just
that.
keep
He done
going.
speed past that shit.
Fill us in. What happened with the Great Dane?
Oh, yeah. So this dude, and I think it's in Texas too,
Oh
towards
Lord.
Dallas. Allegedly, the guy was in the store harassing some kids and was flashing them or something. He got arrested. They went through his phone looking for kitty porn. And when they went to go look for kitty porn, they saw his wife, who was a nurse, was getting rotted out by the Great Dane, bro. And so now they had to go arrest her for bestiality, and then their kids got taken away.
This is the second story like that because I believe
Yeah,
in one of the past
We potted
pods we
before,
talked
yeah.
about
yeah, and this
some
is
shit
somebody
like
totally
this.
different.
God damn. I remember back in the day, man, back in I guess we talking mid to late 2000s, there was an internet video back when YouTube was the Wild West and
With
shit.
the
You could
German
really get it
Shepherd.
on there. Yeah, Wild
Mr.
West,
Wild
yo,
West.
like two girls,
It
one
was
cup, and all
terrible.
that man, it was awful, yo.
Two
And it
girls,
was
one cup.
just
Man, two girls, one
yeah,
cup, that's a
man,
classic.
yeah. Yeah, but if you never seen Two Girls One, just Google it. Two girls, one cup,
You
and
might be able to find a
uh,
video.
Or it
you
might come
might
up
be
with
able to
two
find
chicks
it.
in a cup.
Yeah, yeah, but it's life changing. But yeah, man, it
He
was a
said life
video.
changer.
Yeah, and this chick was she was bent
Hold
over
on.
facing the camera.
She said the dog STD meds.
What, man? Oh,
Oh,
y'all
Miss
watching the
Gaines said,
chat and
"Damn,
shit.
a nurse,
She
a nurse,
wild.
she got all the dog STD meds."
Got the STD, man.
That's stupid as hell. But yeah,
Dog
man, this
AIDS.
chick, she would fucking slap her ass, and the dog would get on and start. It was literally doggy style. The shit was the wildest shit I'd ever seen in my life. And what the
Man,
fuck,
that dog was scratching her the fuck up, biting her all on the
man?
neck,
It
dog.
was
That shit
fucking
was
her up.
wild.
That
I
dog
never
was
seen that
fucking
one.
her up.
I never seen that
Yeah,
And
one.
then
bro.
the dog will
That shit
get
is
finished or
wild.
whatever, and then she'll smack her ass again, like, come on. And that nigga's like, all right, damn, I'm with the shits, man. Riding.
And di- and then some like I said, the one like when the shit like when like she really wasn't on that, he would just be like, she gonna come out that shower naked, man. That dog would be on her ass,
Man, what?
literally.
Oh my
and
god,
she,
this is
and
this
she
video
wasn't
sounds
she
wild.
didn't give it up, bro. He was on her literally biting and scratching.
He
He was
was
like,
mad
nah,
as
you
fuck.
giving me that. And it's wild
Yeah.
though. But that's when the internet was crazy. I think I was in high school. Nah, well, not when in high school. I think I was what
Ah,
just
we
coming in
was
the
in
military when
DC.
that came
Well, at
out.
least the video I was talking about, we was in DC. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I was in the military at the time when that one came out because that was early internet.
I want to say when I
Yeah.
started seeing bullshit like
Even the
that, it was about
government
2009.
internet was wild.
Yeah, the government internet
Yeah.
was wild. When you see
Man, you
that
had
Boy,
NFSW or whatever, not safe for
that
I
shit
remember
work.
ain't even
a lot of
exist,
cats was getting popped
man.
going on them sites, boy.
What
They started,
man,
man.
what? Shit, I
Catherine
saw
Grave
fucking
doing that shit.
the first time I saw Two Girls One Cup, a motherfucker had sent me the file. I was in the basement of the basement of the basement of the Pentagon at work on the watch and shit. He sends me a file. I click and open that shit up. And, Two Girls One Cup is, it starts out like, well,
This looks
it's a bunch of
interesting.
chicks or whatever. Like, all right, I mean, okay, they in bathing suits or whatever. And the next thing you know, that cup started filling up. I was like, oh God, I was trying to stop that shit. Like, ah!
Hey, you want to know
Oh
something,
man.
man? You want to know something, man? That shit always happen when you looking at some shit you ain't supposed to, man. Cause like
Oh
I remember,
man.
man, remember, man, that old VCR, man, like, man, my mom had came home early, and I heard the fucking door. Man, I thought I turned the fucking shit off, man. That shit would not turn off, bro. I turned off the TV. I
You didn't
thought I
even get a
even
chance to rewind it back to where it was left
nigga,
off at.
I thought I unplugged the shit. She came in the room and was like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing." And lo and behold, the motherfucker turned back on, bro. And
Oh
Got your
hell
ass
Looking at
toe
that
no.
up.
smut.
looking at that smut, bruh. But like I said, man, the thing is crazy because like when you trying to turn some shit off, all of a sudden now computers don't work. Man, that VCR, man, for I know old as fuck, man. That VCR, bro, would not turn the fuck off. And I swear I thought I unplugged it, bro. That shit came right back on.
You want to know
Oh
something though, man? Funny, man, that I found out a few years ago, man. When I was TDY in Germany, bro. We had drove up there. I was stationed in Italy, so we went up there for rescue. This was my second time going to rescue school. I went to the one in Germany, and we went to one. On the weekends, we drove, so we made sure we drove. So on the weekends, we could jet out, go places and shit. So that first weekend, like full weekend, we was off. We went to Amsterdam. Okay, so I don't know if you listeners out there know Amsterdam is like the sex and drug capital. That's all that shit is about, sex and drugs. Yeah,
Red
you
light
got the
district.
Anne Frank house, the Heineken factory, and all that shit made. Heineken's made there.
man.
But when you actually
Red
go,
light
man,
district.
it's sex and drugs. And we stayed right around the corner from the red light district. You walk like a block and a half and turn the corner, that's the red light district. And then it's like for every other store you hit is like either sex paraphernalia. Like I mean, like literally, like you have a shop and it'd be like 100 dildos hanging like on strings from the ceiling, like just
Man,
like
what's up with the gestures today, brother? Like,
and then the next shot would be
it's,
like some weed shit,
It was like
like souvenir
it was a
shop with like
store. There was just dicks.
weed
It
pop.
was dicks everywhere. Dicks.
I'm just trying to get you so you can paint a mental picture, man. So check this out. So we went to they had like a little museum. They had a sex museum, bro. So we go to the sex museum, man. Listen, I got some knowledge put on me. All this shit that we see on Pornhub and all this shit. I'm talking about even back when he was a little bit, he was younger. When you were out here, you seeing videos and you trying shit out on chicks, thinking you doing something. Thinking you doing some shit. Dog, none of that shit is new. Dog, they've been doing this crazy shit, like these positions we see. They've been doing that shit way, way,
What?
way, way
Kama
long
Sutra,
ago, bro.
That's
baby.
Kama Sutra, man. What the
Man,
fuck?
have y'all
yeah.
read
Way,
that
way
shit?
long ago.
Look at that shit. There's a
Way
lot of shit
long
in
ago.
that. Trust me.
I'm talking about
A
even like
lot of
when you
that
see
Kama
how
Sutra shit bullshit
you
too,
see
though,
like
man. Like,
the machines, they got the little penis on the end of them that be doing this shit, the chicks be using this shit. Oh, they had wooden machines that was doing that shit with a crank on that
Yeah.
bitch.
God
God, this
damn.
was wild. I was like, yo, like you like, bruh. I'm like, I didn't know these motherfuckers was like. I mean, I done seen Caligula and all that shit, but I'm like, I didn't know these motherfuckers was like
it's a
on that
Yeah.
type
fucking
of shit.
Caligula.
You know what I mean?
Like fucking Caligula.
Truth be told, man, so you gotta think about this, man. So the Greeks back in the day, right? This is just the Greeks, not even going to other cultures. 'Cause I can talk about the samurai too. But the Greeks used to have the bathhouse, everybody was naked, bro. We're talking about the whole
Yes.
fucking city. It's not
Yes.
a couple people. Everybody's naked. It was free willing and dealing as far as like pick and choose like who you want. They had orgies and shit, but it was like communal. Like it was wild. I
Right.
was like,
Bro, when
man,
you in school, man, you in school learning about the Romans. You ain't learning about that shit. You know what
Well,
I'm saying? You learn.
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
You
Well,
also you learn on some other
you
shit.
also
You don't
barely learn
say,
about how the penis works too in school. So
you
let's be
don't
honest.
say, yeah, but even then, when you learn about that in sex ed, they're not schooling you on no shit like that.
Right.
It'd be some very basic shit. You was learning about when Rome took over this shit. You ain't heard about how Rome was mother, all the goddamn Romans
I
was mother damn
mean,
the
do
foundation of
they?
the pagan shit.
I
All
mean,
right,
if you in school,
Alexander the
I don't
Great
think
was
at that
fighting
age I
up and
was really.
down. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I don't think when I was that age in school I care to even hear about that shit.
Oh shit, man! I was a
Oh
pervert
shit.
early. I got caught. I got
Yeah,
caught.
yeah.
Yeah, man, I got caught. I want to say I was 9 or 10. I was at so my friend, his
Damn,
ex,
brother,
my friend, my friend.
He on
man,
this American
that's
Pie shit, yo.
So,
They walk in, he fucking a couch,
no,
you
no,
know,
no,
he
no. It
just
wasn't that crazy. No, no. Ain't nothing that crazy. It wasn't that. We might have been 8. So my dude, his name's Ed. If you watch this podcast, Ed, shout out to you. He lived across the street from me, and his dad always used to get like the pornos and shit. He was like on the magazines, Penthouse and shit. Not the Playboys, because the Playboys don't show shit,
yeah,
but the
yeah. Yeah,
Penthouse,
don't show shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
Penthouse
yeah,
showed
that
all that
hustler,
shit.
that club, that
Mm-hmm.
cherry.
Yeah,
Know
so
what
the
I mean?
Flavias and
Yeah,
shit. So
yeah.
we in between our
Yeah, labias
we
and flabias.
so we on the side of the house in between his house and this old lady's house named Mary, and we looking at the magazines. I was like, oh shit, the fuck. Listen, I was zoned out. I ain't know he was around me. I ain't know no one else around me. I saw this magazine. I saw pussies, and I
so
was like,
you the
this is
only
this.
one that didn't run, huh? You fucking.
All I see is vagina. You know what I'm saying? Do I look up? Old lady Mary, may she rest in peace, because she was a nice old lady, man. She made the greatest cookies. She's looking down at us, and we got this magazine in our
Looking at
hands.
cookies.
Like, yeah, right, look at the cookies.
Where you read my mind?
Next thing you know, I'm getting sex talk from my mom and shit. And we had, it was hot outside that day in summertime, and we had the windows open. All I hear is my man Egg getting this ass whooped from wall to wall.
Hey, what? What was that?
A Christmas story. Hey man, my man blamed it on the other dude. He got the whooping. Mama
Oh,
was
I
in
told
there
my mom.
on
It
that
was
phone
nothing,
going,
there's
wow.
nothing I can say. Saying my mom was actually, truth be told, my mom was probably glad that she saw that I was looking at titties and vagina, because she thought I was gay before that. Because I was really artsy, and I used to do a lot of
Right,
like
right.
art shit and weaving and shit. And I mean, I was still artsy, but whatever.
Man.
Was you braiding hair?
Hey, so I
No,
got a
I wasn't
story
braiding
for
hair.
y'all,
No, I
man.
wasn't braiding hair. No.
A little story for y'all. It ain't really graphic, man. It's one of them. You ever had this one chick, man, where you dated, man, and you just like you never got it, and all of a sudden it just was, you run into the female later on down the road
Oh
some
yeah.
years, and you just
Oh
kept running.
yeah.
Okay, so let me tell you a story about this chick, man. Okay, so first
Wait a
off,
minute, what's going on?
I'm gonna break it down to you. Hold on.
Yeah, fix your
So like in
glasses,
middle
man.
school, man, I was when I was younger, I was a good athlete, man. So like in my middle school, like one of my we had this little thing like in Dade County where you have like now this is not part of the story. I'm talking about a certain person, the dude. This is my coach, Coach Carlson. Okay, he was one of my coaches in middle school. So in high school, I had, was in the mall one day, man. That was like the hangout spot when you were in high school. You go to the mall, man. So I had met this girl that worked in like Foot Locker, man. That shit was bad. She was like Vanessa Williams. Light skin, had the prettiest green eyes, and all that shit. So I pulled the chick. We started dating and shit. We go to different schools. We go to homecoming and all that shit, whatever. But like, at the time I didn't have a car, like that. So neither did she. So, but like, we never was able to like, get a little one-on-one time like that. But it wasn't even like that at first, whatever. But I went to her house one day and I'm hanging out at the crib, whatever. All of a sudden I see walk in the crib? Coach Carlson. Lo and behold, the dude, my coach from middle school, from middle school, this was his sister, his younger sister. So he see me in the crib looking like, what you doing here? Like, wait, that's your brother? Like, oh shit, like damn, I'm like, I ain't even know. So he looking at me crazy, man. Anyway. So, like I said, I never had a chance to get the box, man. So then some time passed. Like I said, it was in high school. I go into the military. I come back after tech school and stuff. on recruiter's assistant. You know, you get that little extra 2 weeks or whatever when you do recruiter's
Yeah,
assistants.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
in the mall. Guess who I see? I run into old girl. I hadn't seen her in years. Like, oh, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, we catching up, blah, 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 whatever. Like, it's just chopping it up. Yeah, you know, we still in the same house that I was in at the time, whatever.
Now,
So,
real quick, does she look like you remembered her looking and
oh, yeah, no,
everything?
the girl's still bad.
Okay, all right,
Still
all
bad.
right, okay,
Still
okay.
bad. Now, now at the time, I'm like 19, 20, 19, something like that. I'm 19. So I'm at the crib one day. Now, when I was younger, like in high school and all that, I couldn't have girls in the crib when my parents were home. When my parents were home, no girls in the house. You know what I'm saying? That was a little rule, even though I broke the rule a bunch
Yeah,
of times, but that was the rule. You know, whatever.
right.
But I'm grown now, you know, I'm in the military, grown out, whatever. So I'm at the crib one day, all of a sudden, I'm, chilling. Somebody knocking it. I'm home by myself. Everybody at work, sisters in school, whatever. Knock on the door. It's old girl. Came by the crib. So she come, I'm nutting in the house, man. We chill all of a sudden, dog. Get a chance to knock this shit down. So, dog, I'm in my room knocking this shit down. We all on the floor. I'm like, then I'm in heaven because I'm like, I've been trying to get this chick so long. And it was like everything I expected. I'm beating this, whatever. Dog, all of a sudden, my dad was notorious for this shit, man. Niggas just pop up. Man, I hear a car door close. Oh shit, nigga, I look up my door. My room faced the front of the house. Driveway. And you know my pops, man. Cab, you know my pops.
Yeah.
So I hear the door close, they come up. I'm like, oh shit. So she gotta get me. She's scrambling. Nigga, I'm scrambling getting the clothes on, dog. Like, so and my dad knew her. My dad actually liked because she was, they thought she was this good old wholesome girl, whatever. They know that. But they say, like Mark said, your daughter's a freak. Anyway, he come in. I'm in the room chilling. To them. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what's that? Who car is that? I said, oh no, Colette just came by. Whatever, blah blah blah. He's like, Colette? I'm like, yeah. He's like, where she at? In the bathroom. She don't have the bathroom. Yeah, okay. Because like I said, he liked this chick, so it wasn't no thing. Nigga, the chick that ran in the bathroom and left the drawers on the damn floor. Nigga, I'm in this bitch scooting drawers underneath my goddamn bed. She done got dressed with no drawers on. Nigga, I'm in this bitch laughing my ass off. Room smell like ass.
Well, does it?
Ass.
It smell like
Ass.
booty, dick, and
Room smell
pussy.
like, man. I'm like, man, I don't know how he suspected something, but he didn't really say that because he looking all crazy and shit, but he ain't like
Hey, he just was like, hey, he was just as a man, he probably as a posse, he was happy, and he let you slide. That's
oh
basically
no,
what
so
he did.
so
He
Let
knew
you
what was
slide.
going on.
came
He
out of the
let you
bathroom,
slide,
she
B.
speak to my mom, because she knew my parents, so she speak to my dad. Oh, hey, how you doing? He hadn't seen her in a long time, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Man, so then he leave and shit, man. I gotta get this girl her drawers, man. She gotta go in there and put her drawers on. Shit was funny as hell, man.
But the
That,
fact that you saying she got draws is wild.
that's how I'm
Like,
from
I
the
mean,
South,
like,
man.
and see, and this come back to the
Man.
and this come
She
back to the
had to
stud
put her
talk.
bloomers
Like,
on.
you sounded like you cut a hole at the bottom of some boxes for the slide in. Like you keep
Oh,
saying
nah. Wasn't
draws,
no hole,
man.
wasn't
You
no cutting
you
off, nigga.
gotta
We was in that
you
bitch ass
gotta
naked. Nigga, we was in that bitch ass naked.
Oh,
Wasn't no cut, no hole in nothing.
I
I was
mean,
in
if you
that bitch.
saying draws,
All I
man,
can
you
think,
gotta
all
say
I'm thinking
panties.
about, damn, I got Vanessa Williams in this bitch. That's what she looked like, bro.
Yeah,
But
well,
anyway, that was just a little story, man. It was nothing major. It just was funny to me. But like I said, it was like, I end up, so if my old man happened to be on my sister's, hey, now you know. My mom knew about this story. I told my mom about this story. She's like, oh, you didn't. Oh, I knew it. She told me, how I knew something smelled
my
off in that
son's so
room.
mannish. But hey, what all else we got on the docket, man?
are you trying to clear
We we
some of
get
this
we got
docket
some
shit up?
yeah, we
Yeah,
got some
man.
topics on the docket.
Yeah, NBA championship, man. We got a new champion. Boston
Mm,
Uh,
Celtics and a
mm.
gentleman's sweep, man. Against the Dallas Mavericks.
Stand alone. Stand
Dallas had,
alone, champ.
yeah, man, yeah, yeah. They had Dallas had won the last game, and then the series went back to Boston, and
That finals was
they decided to
bullshit.
put a man, especially considering how good the fucking playoffs were.
Listen,
Ultimately,
yeah, it
man.
was a let.
up
It was
to
definitely a
that point,
letdown.
I mean, the playoffs weren't that
Oh
good on the
man.
East side. They were
Listen,
only good on
man.
the West side. Let's be real.
You folks, I bet, man. I gamble and stuff,
No,
especially
that
on football.
the New
So
York joints
New
was
York. Okay, I'll
pretty.
give you New York. My bad. Okay, I'll give you New York. I
Yeah,
forgot about New
yeah.
York. But other than that, what else we got?
listen,
Hey, Boston
Celtics.
walked through
Boston
everybody.
walked through. Them shits are boring as fuck.
Yeah, the Boston series was
Boston lost 3 games in the entire playoffs. They only lost 3 whole games in the entire playoffs.
And good on them. That's
Now,
just wasn't fun.
but now this is my thing. I like, I do a little sports betting and stuff, mainly on football. Man, this shit. Vegas control all of this shit, man. How you
Mm.
up 3 games to one, 3 games to none? You the best. You the best team. You've played out, just balled out the whole fucking
Lights
season,
out.
playoffs, everything, and you get in a game fucking 4 and get fucking drugged by like 40 points. You score the lowest points
I
ever in
mean,
you
so
all
here's the
season.
thing, man. I know we all like to go to listen. I know we all like to go to like
What
conspiracy
changed from
theories.
one game to
Well, hold on. Let me. That's what I'm saying. But that's basketball, baseball for years has been like that. Especially games like this. Yes, games like basketball where you can basketball and baseball and even, go to hockey. There's been multiple times where people have came back 0-3 down and came back and won their series in hockey.
all the team has ever done
I'm just
hockey? I don't know. I know
no, but
baseball, the Red
I'm
Sox.
saying no, Red Sox ain't the only ones. They're the ones that started it back in 2005, where the fuck it was, or four, where the fuck, and then it's gone. It's happened multiple times now. But all I'm saying is, we want to put oh man, it's all in Vegas and shit. If this really was on Vegas, this would have went to 7 games. It did not go to 7 games because that's how you
Listen,
want to maximize your money. If you were
but
going to go to seven
listen,
games,
this
no, no, no,
shit
no.
was
Listen, hold on a second.
boring.
Hold on a second. If you want to maximize your money, you will go to 7 games so you can be able to bet on each and every one of them. The parlays, that all the different things that will happen with that with those 7 games. So no, this was just hey, Boston for once wasn't making shots. Porzingis was out again for 2 games in a row now, so they knew how to play that. And then finally Kyrie Irving showed up. And that's
This is
all what happened. And then they
this
got
is
blitzed.
why I say
And then the second
Vegas.
team came in and they weren't even missing. Oh boy shot
Eh,
5 threes in a row, bro,
Check
and
this
made
out.
them.
This is why I say Vegas. Again, you up 3 games to none. You watching this team. What changes from game 3 to game 4 to where you go lose by
A
40 points?
lot.
What changes?
A lot.
Like what?
You have
Well,
Because
for one
nothing you was
you
doing,
have
nothing you
home
was
field.
doing.
Yes, a lot does
home
change. You have
court.
home field advantage, home court. Now, granted, they had home court the previous game, but oh boy, wasn't. If you look at what Luca was doing, he wasn't motivating his team. He wasn't being a team leader. And that next game, you see him clapping. He's fucking yo rah 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 his players. That that is a lot for some of these role players, bro.
Luca,
And
now I'm
then
gonna
they
say this
weren't
about
missing, bro. You cannot control when someone is missing or not making shots. Period.
I,
Dot. That is hard as fuck to control in basketball. I'm serious. Like, if you want to do the play calls, if anything that is controlled by Vegas is going to be the refs, and I will give you that 100% because that's already been proven. Because that's why one ref is banned from the league. But as far as making and missing shots, bro, that's hard as fuck to do. That's
hey,
hard as fuck to do.
this. They wanted to win that
I was
championship in Boston, man. They had to bring that series back home to win that shit at home, man. They
no,
wanted to
well,
win
they
that
I
shit
think
at
they
home.
did that on they was set up for them to win it at home. I think to be honest, when it comes to Dallas, it's just that style of ball that they play finally
Caught up.
became their downfall
Mm-hmm. Like
But
because
no,
Lob
it's,
City.
it's the matchups,
it
man. It's
is
the matchups. It's the matchups.
it's the matchups too, but at the same time, Celtics kind of they have a bigger team and they're a really good defensive team. So that whole Luca just gonna dominate and be dishing and people flying to the lane,
Exactly.
they
Exactly.
wasn't able to do
Matchup.
that. And it's
They're
like that
too big.
LeBron kind of style of offense is not going to win you a championship when you're not spreading the ball because you don't have really shooters out there like that you could just pass and know that they're going to hit the shot. You got people
Boston
who
got
normally don't shoot threes, shooting threes. And with them spending so much energy on other things, it kind of exposed them a lot. And then
Boston never shoots threes.
Kyrie wasn't able to do what he do either because the team is such a bigger team and they actually play defense. So
Well,
he
two,
wasn't getting
two,
the looks that he
I
normally
think
get.
two,
I
two things
think
I'm gonna say. Hold
Kyrie
on, real
actually
quick,
got
Ryan.
shut. I think. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I
Make your
think
point.
Kyrie. Yes, I think the defense is a part of it, but I think him going to Boston, but because he's now what 1-6 against them now.
No, he's
And
like
No, he
13. He's like
he has
0 and
no, in the
never not
playoffs. In
won
the
a
13.
ball.
playoffs.
Yeah.
No, 1-6 in
Oh
the
yeah,
playoffs.
no, he
He's
won the
one and
one
six in the
game. No,
playoffs.
period.
No. He's played more than just 7 times. He's 1-6 of them against them in the playoffs, and he he shrunk when he went to Boston. Whether it was a crowd, because that's a rowdy crowd, bro. That's a rowdy crowd. Boston, Philly, those are some rowdy fucking places, and they can get rowdy with the crowds. And he shrunk when that came down. I don't know if the emotion and everything. He's in a good place, man. I like that where he's at. But yeah,
Give you
that fucked him up, I think, as
to give you
well.
correct stat. He's never once he left Boston, he's never beaten Boston, playoff or regular season.
Yes, he
That
did.
was
They
the
beat
first.
it. They beat him. They just beat him at game
Until
4.
this yeah
I'm about
They
to
decisive.
yes,
No, we
that's
talking
what I
about
was.
in
That's
Boston. We talking
Yeah,
about in Boston.
in
We're not talking
Boston.
about just
In
outside of
Boston. Yeah,
Boston. We
yeah,
talking
he's
yeah.
about
Yeah,
in
never
beat him in
he's
Boston.
Boston.
never
Yeah, yeah.
he has
No,
never
yeah.
beaten this
That's the
until game four. That was the first time he's beaten Boston
yeah.
since he left. But anyway, I was saying though, again with the matchups,
Trying to
man,
correct me.
and like Boston's got five starters that can shoot the ball. Five starters that can shoot the ball. You can't rely on that two-man game when you got Kyrie. Like you said, like he said the same. I'm just kind of reiterating what Jason said. That two-man game with Luka and Kyrie, because they gonna shut that shit down. The boys
Yeah,
play defense.
yeah.
They couldn't get to the basket. This league now, man. This is a three-point shooting league. This is a three-point shooting league. These teams live and die by the fucking three.
It's a pick and.
No,
It's still more of a
this
pick and roll.
team,
No, it's a pick and roll league more than it's a three.
man, these
Yeah, I
teams
mean
live and die
the
by the
the the the
fucking
the,
three.
the 3-point shooting is gone now that Steph Curry and them ain't in they hate no more, man. Like
It ain't
that
gone.
whole
It's still
three
there.
bar. No, it's still there, but I'm saying it's not like it was because everybody can't shoot like that, and you starting to see that.
Bro.
Well,
You got
I think
remember okay, okay, think about this. Hold on, Jay. Think about this. Remember back in the day we used to watch basketball. Cats got an open lane, man. Cats got a break to the basket. They don't they man, you getting your ass bammed on or a nigga attempting to bam on you. That was a highlight real shit. Now a motherfucker have an open lane and the
now
bitch stop at the 3-point line and they'll just pull up and shoot the
pull
fucking
up.
three. They'll cross your ass over, make you fall, look at you, and step back. Instead of going to the basket and trying to pull up in your
Well, I
face.
will say this. One of the reasons of why that is because everybody right now, I won't say everybody, but there's a lot more athletes in the league right now, right? Not pure good basketball players, but more athletes. Yes, there is better athletes in the league.
Oh,
Period.
you mean just athletes, but not
Yes,
basketball players. I
athletes.
get what
Yeah,
you're
Yeah,
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
relax.
yeah.
So there's more athletes in the league now, and so some of those dudes can cover ground and swap that shit. I mean, you saw Porzingis doing that shit, and so
Yeah, but I mean, be clear though. The Mavs looked fucking unstoppable coming through the West. Like, let's be
I think
clear.
I agree with that. I think if they would have went
Be
against
clear.
Denver, I
And
think Denver would have beat them.
Denver would have beat them,
it's
Denver would have
possible,
beat them.
but
But
I
anyway, go ahead.
and
mean,
I
Go
think
ahead.
the
Denver
point
definitely
is
would have gave
though.
Boston a better series.
But my
For sure.
point is the press started going crazy over this Luca and Kyrie
Yes,
story.
it did.
They started saying
Yes,
that
it did.
Luca and Kyrie was the best backcourt ever.
Ever.
Ever
The
negative.
best two guards on a single team ever
Like we forgot about
is
fucking Curry and
heavy
fucking.
praise.
Are we fuck out of here? But that's what media
I think
does,
I don't
man.
know. There was
Is
there was a
who?
debate about
But that's what media.
man
That's what media
that
does, man.
backcourt was better than any of the fucking Warriors backcourts. So
What
no,
backcourt?
I think the
Galaxy.
Mavs do have one of the top five backcourts ever. I think they do.
I
Yeah,
don't
No,
think
they,
but
it's
I, I
not
would
better
who
than
who
Golden
I
you
would
State.
say
No,
not the
No, I'm
best.
saying who did you say had the best backcourt? Did you say who you thought
I
had the
didn't
best
say. I
backcourt?
said they were saying they were better than Steph Curry and the Splash Brothers. I'm sorry.
No.
Tristan Thompson.
No, no,
Yeah, but
no.
no, Clay ain't a guard
I
though.
mean
Clay
Clay
ain't a
Thompson.
guard.
He
Yeah,
he
Clay ain't a
plays shooting
guard.
guard. He
Look,
pretty much. Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess it
Yeah,
depends
he
on
And
was
the
playing
set.
shooting
It
guard,
depends
yes.
on
small
the set.
forward.
his
Yeah,
position is a
but
small is
Steph
more like
wasn't
a
a true
small
fucking
forward.
point
That's just
guard
they were
ever
running.
either,
Yeah,
though.
he was a point guard. They running a small
But I'm
set. You
saying,
got
but
a
that
point
was
guard
still
that they're running a
that's still
small set.
considered their backcourt.
Right.
And I'm sorry, they ain't better. I'm sorry.
I think it depends on the year, man, because it was some years. Clay was strapping up at the three
before he
a
got hurt.
lot.
Before he got hurt.
Yeah, like
Before he had that
those
injury. That's what
Splash
I'm saying.
Brothers
So
Golden
who
State.
so who would you say had the best backcourt that you've ever seen?
Um, in terms of success, two guards that dominated. I gotta talk about Joe Dumars and Isaiah Thomas. I mean, they won two chips back to back in the big man era. Like, I mean, you gotta talk about them.
I just real quick though. Back to Clay Thompson. Are we saying that he's not a shooting guard because that's his position?
I mean, if he is, he is. But
He
you know
is.
how Golden State ran different sets and shit,
They
man.
ran a
Like
small
Steph
set.
wasn't a one. Like Draymond Green was dishing up the rock and setting up
Not all the
plays and
time, but
all
yeah, he
that.
was. Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the time, I'd say the majority of the time he was.
Okay,
To
Draymond, they
but
run
me,
off, yeah, they
Steph
run the
still
offense
Steph
through
still the
Draymond,
point.
yeah.
He just does
yeah,
it
to me, I
differently.
mean, if you going by disposition wise, no matter what the scheme is, I mean, I like Steph and Clay number one, and then I'll go Isaiah and Joe, and then man, I even might want to man that backcourt with motherfucking Tony Parker and Ginobili, man.
Oh my Lord, Jesus!
They was cost. Hey man, they was giving some headaches.
They were, man. But in this finals though, Jalen Brown got the MVP, man. You see how the media does Tatum because all year this has been Jason Tatum's team. Like at
Yeah,
least,
they've been shoehorning
Listen,
that to be
man,
his team for a while. So
I felt the last couple of seasons, man, Jalen Brown was the man in that squad, in that team, man. I'm sorry.
that one
Trade
year
him,
they
man.
went to the finals and JT got hurt. Though Jalen Brown played like shit
shit,
in a game
man,
7.
man. And
So
even
Jalen
this
Brown
year,
wasn't him either.
Jalen Brown's scoring has been down because of
Yeah,
Porzingis,
yeah, during the regular season.
because of Porzingis.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, he showed up in these
Well,
playoffs, man. He did his thing, man.
yeah,
Good
when
for
you
him.
needed a bucket, he was going to get a
Good for
bucket.
him. He was,
When
and he
when
was
he
going.
needed to show some force,
Yeah,
he was the
yeah.
one.
He was going
Listen,
banging on these dudes. He will drive in. His athleticism can be stopped. He can go to his left now.
and Ryan, you made a
Um,
He,
statement. I know you said something about, Luka to missing a lot of shots. You got to think about this, too. Them boys were exhausted, man. Them two guys, because those are the main two guys you look at you for
carry the
scoring.
team. Yeah.
They were fucking exhausted. And they locked Luka ass down in that game 5. He was
Yeah,
locked the fuck down.
because me and my homie, when we was watching the game, we was like, "Hey, man, Luka gonna have to get in shape next year, bro."
yeah,
I told
yeah.
y'all. I
Because
told y'all, man.
remember though, like, but the press was all like, "Oh, well, the best player in the world is two unathletic white dudes," and they were talking all the shit about Luca being the best player in the league and him and Joker, and well, athleticism don't run blah blah blah, and it's like, yo,
Okay,
yeah, right,
right,
fucking
right.
okay,
Who's on the rest? Of,
and they
who's on the
started.
rest of? Who's on the rest of Denver's team? How athletic are those dudes? They are crazy
And
athletic.
the point being, though, is that I think Dallas started reading their own press, man. They started thinking that, they were just going to walk into fucking Boston. And because, I mean, they swept to get to the finals, too. You know what I'm saying? So, of
Yeah,
course, they thought everything was sweet. And, man, the Celtics was punching them in the fucking mouth every game. They were punching them in the mouth,
I,
except that one that I think they just kind of sat on it so they could win at home. To be honest,
yeah. That's
I don't
that's
think they
that's
really wanted to
that's how
win
I
that
felt
game
too.
4.
I,
They
I
didn't
think
want
it
to
got
win
out of
that shit
hand.
on the
Then they
road.
sat on it. I think it got out of hand. Then they sat on it.
Yeah,
But
it's like, all right, we good.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
Yeah,
good.
they gave
In
them
some
they
But
games, you
pitched
can't
game.
stop
but
people from
They
hitting
pitched
but
every
I
game the
don't
game.
think
whole
I don't
season,
think that
man.
I don't think Dallas is smelling their own shit. I just think that they have a lot of young talent. And those that haven't been there outside of Kyrie, and it's raw talent. It's new. It's raw. Kyrie's still young. This is only his second year, in that franchise. May we forget. And so
be clear, he ain't no fucking young,
he
no.
ain't no
Like,
He's
young.
been in the league
No,
about
no.
eight,
And
nine
I
years.
said outside of Kyrie, he's not young.
yeah, yeah.
But a lot of them, he knows what it takes to win. Right? He's been through the ringer. Those other guys haven't been through that. Especially Luca has not been through that. So now he
Whoa,
sees
whoa,
what
whoa,
it
whoa, hold
takes.
on.
to
Hold
get to that.
on, Luca battle tested now. The man been playing ball since he was fucking young
No,
as
I
shit.
understand
He
that,
was
but he
playing
has
that.
to. No, this is
Not on
different,
this
bro.
level.
Not on
Not
this
on this
level,
level.
brother. This is different.
Mm,
He ain't won the finals.
mm,
He ain't.
mm.
I know he's been quote unquote battle test because he's been playing since he was, in the womb and shit.
Yeah,
But
I mean, he's been a pro, but I mean, the truth is that Euro
there's
ball does not represent the world fucking championship. And I know when the shit went down and USA didn't win it, everybody was talking shit about, see, this is the world championship. You can't call the NBA champ the world champion and blah, blah. Bullshit. The Boston Celtics is the best fucking team in the world.
right. And here's the
Period.
thing. And here's
I
the
don't
thing
know
too,
a
man.
collection of dudes that you're gonna put together that's gonna run them the out the gym in a 7 game series. Like
Right.
they like that, man. They solid.
Hey,
They could
And here's the thing
defend
too. That
from the
that I
one
think
to the five. They picking Luca pocket and shit.
picking the
Like
shit out. Here's the thing too. Like
athleticism, man.
it's not even just the athleticism. It's called your diet. It's called like starting from the ground to base up.
Yes.
Luca doesn't see that yet. He might see it now. Cause listen, man, that has
Mhm.
everything to do with how your body reacts to shit. What you put into it is what you get out of it. And so hopefully he sees that now and he can grow from this as a premier star in this league. I'm sorry,
hey,
Shy, go ahead.
I would move him out
No,
of a guard position though. I would put him at a small forward. I would move him out of guard position because he's more
well,
like a
he's
You
small
he's
can't
forward.
like one of
defend
them point
guards,
He
man.
can't
forwards,
be
man.
right.
He's
He
a
can't.
point forward. But I would say this: if Dallas is really gonna come back and win a championship, and this not happen to them again, I know they got some young athletic talent,
They need another
but
shooter.
they have to surround. They if they're gonna continue to play this type of ball, they have to get more shooters because they have a lot of big men. Relax, but no shooters, and they're gonna have to get some shooters because they're relying on people who are not 3-point shooters to shoot threes, and that's what did them in.
Or people that
They,
don't take
they-
a lot of
and they don't
shots.
have any perimeter game. They can't make their own shot or nothing. They rely
And
so
what
much
about
on Luca.
wasn't Tim Hardaway Jr. like their third highest scorer or whatever throughout the
He
year?
man, I don't know what
Hardly even
happened to him.
played.
He
Hardly
wasn't
He
even
being
played.
played in the
Hardly
fucking
even played.
playoffs,
disappeared,
and
bro.
I don't know if
Hardly
he
even
was
played.
injured or what.
He
No,
only
because he
showed up in
played in
that.
the
He
Yeah,
only
playoffs.
showed up in
Yeah.
that fourth game.
No, no, I'm saying he no, they put him in, but I'm saying I don't know if he was actually hurt and they just put him in
yeah.
as desperation or something. But I just because he was in street clothes majority of the playoffs and in the season.
Mm.
So
Well, but I thought he played in the season though. Like I said, I thought he was like their number
Yeah.
3
no,
scorer.
that's what I'm saying. He played, but I'm saying he wasn't playing a lot,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
I mean, I feel it, man, but
Yeah.
and I guess did we get a rest in peace of Jerry West last week? I don't
We
remember.
did not. We
Nah,
did
Uh,
not.
Yeah, man.
rest in
Yeah,
peace,
yeah.
Jerry
And
West,
yeah, man,
he's
that
over
shit
there
was
Logo.
turning over, he's
great.
the
turning over his
logo.
grave right now.
Yeah, he's salty. He decided to check out before Boston winning
Boston
his
was another one.
championship, made it them the
Yeah,
winningest
so
franchise in NBA
Yeah.
uh,
history,
Hey,
dude.
hey,
you
I
you already
get it.
know.
for those that don't know, man, break down how important Jerry West was to NBA.
Oh man, Jerry West is the logo, bro. Like when you look at the NBA, that is Jerry West. He played for the Lakers and lost a lot of championships to the Celtics, man. Like Jerry
Bill
West for a
Russell, the
lot of
ring.
his career. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Bill
He
Russell for
got
a
two
lot of
rings. He
his
got 2 rings with them, and he got another. He got another couple rings with somebody else. I thought.
yeah, but early in his career, he was just considered as that dude that can get you to the chip, but he can't win it.
Yeah,
You know what
he
I'm
only has
saying?
one. He only
And
has one ring playing. Um,
right, right. So then
No,
he
no, 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 no.
became. You got two?
Mm-mm. Hold
Did
on.
he get two?
He got more than one ring, sir.
No,
Hold on.
but all his
he
other
only
rings
has
came
one.
as like
I
executives.
thought
Executives. He
yeah,
only
he's
has
an
one ring
exec
playing. He only has one ring
as a
playing
player, right?
for the
At
Lakers.
least that's what I thought. But
Yeah, I mean,
to
he
be
got an
clear,
MVP on the
Yep.
losing effort.
yeah, yeah, which is fucking phenomenal. LeBron should have one of those, by the way. That fucking year that Iguodala got the MVP, that was LeBron's fucking MVP. But anyway,
Yeah, you ain't lying.
um,
I mean,
but
yeah,
yeah,
I
he's
definitely agree
so
with you on that.
but he only won one game in that series, or two games in that series. Jerry West won three games. It was 3-4 in that series, and it was competitive ass series. I'm not trying to take anything away from LeBron. You know, I'm a LeBron hater, whatever.
yeah,
But
yeah. I feel it. Yeah, yeah.
No,
I think that's the reason why on that shit.
JJ, I mean, I don't care how many games he won. That dude was damn near averaging a triple double. He was doing it almost by himself. Deladova
Hey,
almost
Who?
died. Like, man,
Who?
LeBron was,
LeBron. Hey,
Go
be
look at Jerry
clear.
West. Go look at
LeBron
Jerry West's
averaged a triple
averages.
I'm
double.
looking at I'm looking. Yeah, he's got one ring, 71,
Yeah,
72 season
Yeah,
with
man.
the
yeah.
Lakers.
We
So,
already
Lots of
we
so,
already
years.
so
told you that.
after,
Come on now.
yeah, so
He played
after
like
Jerry
14
West
seasons with them.
so after he gets out of the NBA, he goes to the office and he puts together. He's a big part of putting together that Magic Johnson Showtime Lakers
Yes.
team and stuff. And that kicked off the Lakers dynasty in the late '70s, early '80s. And then didn't he have something to do with Golden State and
Yes,
all that
sir.
shit
Yes,
too?
sir.
Yeah, yeah, like
Golden
Jerry
State
West
wanted to
has
trade before they started winning. They wanted to trade. Oh, buddy, we were just talking about. They got hurt.
Clay.
Clay Thompson. They want to trade, and he said, "Nah, keep him."
Mm-hmm.
So he kept him,
Yep.
and yeah, they won championship. He won a championship with them as well.
Yeah, man. So shouts to Jerry West, man. If you haven't seen that, it's not HBO Max, that Winning Time show.
yeah,
He
which he
hated it.
hated.
He hated that.
I hated that show,
He did not like the
but
portrayal
his
of him on that.
character, but his character is fucking mint. Yo, he's one of my favorite characters
Yeah,
on
mine
that
too.
series.
Mine
Yeah,
too, man.
yeah.
And then you know, moving on, like, man, that tank fight, bro,
I
Mm,
didn't see it. I didn't see it.
man,
I watched it.
bro, that dude, the only thing is like you have to be, man, he some people keep saying they want to see him fight Floyd. But I'm like, Floyd too old to be fighting Tank, man.
Yeah, yeah. Floyd Mayweather too
Floyd's
Listen,
old.
boring as
this
fuck
dude,
in his
this
fights.
dude. Listen, let me tell you, Tank is a fucking smart fighter. Okay, the
Say his whole
dude
name
came in.
though,
With
for those
No,
that don't
dude
know.
was actually winning that
Javante
fight
Davis.
though.
Javante Davis. Dude won the first 5 rounds. Okay, let me tell you why. He moved a lot. He moved around a lot. Although he kept backing himself into the ropes, which ended up being his downfall. But he moved around a lot. He hit Tank. He hit Tank. Tank. That was the first time I seen Tank face bruised up like that. He hit Tank with some good shots. He moved around a
No,
lot.
Ryan Davis bruised him up pretty good.
Not like that.
I
Not
mean,
like
not
he
Ryan
knocked.
Davis, Ryan Garcia.
Shit, not like this dude. Not like his face was in this fight. But hold on. Let me finish my point. So the dude had a good game plan. He came in, but this is the thing. Tank was smart enough to know. Okay, listen. I'm gonna keep pressing him, even though dude got good movement. Can he do that for a full 12 rounds? And no, he couldn't do it for a full 12 rounds. Dude started tiring out, started getting tired. Them body. So Tank, what he do? How do you aid in that? Go to the body. Tank stopped going for the head, start hitting it with them body shots, making him even more tired. And now his movement slowed down. So when every old boy started leaning up against that rope, that's when Tank started teeing off on him. And when his 6th round, Tank went to throwing bombs on his ass. And then come the 8th, hey, cleaned him up, hit him with that
So
uppercut.
much.
He
Man, that
dropped his
uppercut
guard.
came so quick though, bro.
It was so fast. And he dropped his guard, and then Tank hit him with a quick left, and it was over with. The
That
dude's a
brick
smart
hand he
fighter.
called it.
Hmm.
He is a
But yeah,
smart
that
fighter.
was man. And what's Benavidez fight too, man.
David
That
Benavidez is
was a
another
good
one.
fight too.
That boy nasty.
That man, but man, but nobody want to fight him, bro.
That man is cold, man. That man is
Nobody want to
cold.
fight him. Nobody want to give him that money fight. Like they scared, which is like that's what I hate about boxing, man. Like everybody want to be the Floyd and be so strategic with it. It's like, man, fight the best, and that's what makes like I like about Roy Jones. He
Canelo.
fought everybody.
Yeah.
Canelo fights everybody.
Who?
Yeah, Canelo,
Canelo.
Canelo
Yeah,
Alvarez.
Canelo does fight everybody, and it's just like
Mhm.
these other dudes, man, be like doing them bullshit fights trying to get their damn win totals up, man. They don't really be fighting nobody.
You know who fight everybody too? AB, Adrian Brown.
Hey, Adrian Broner.
Hey, but
Hey,
every
that
time that
man
man go
said,
running his mouth,
that man
he get
said,
his
I ain't
mollywop.
joking. I'll go get them guns. Like I didn't. He said, I didn't got away with murder.
You wild. You wild.
He got his whole tooth knocked out in in a separated shoulder.
Ooh.
Yeah, he need to relax, man.
But no, Tank
Um,
Davis is one of them ones, man. The dude. I want to see. He got three prospects he could fight, man. Shakur, the dude Pitbull,
He not
and
gonna fight Shakur.
I thought Crawford, right?
Lomachenko. Nah, Crawford's too big for him. He
No,
got to go.
they want the next fight to be Lomachenko, but
catch weight.
I think it should be Shakur too.
Yeah,
Me
I
We'll
personally.
figure
I
it
think
out.
he get Shakur that
Yeah.
work though. His counter punching is just something else, man. Tank is a slow starter. If you watch his fights, I'm a fan of him, man. If you watch his fights, he starts out slow. He's always losing the first few rounds. He's always losing the first few rounds. But then once he gets you figured out, man, and he goes, man, that man going is offensive.
That's that Floyd training though, because Floyd, that's how all the Floyd fights are.
But Floyd don't be losing rounds. Floyd just don't get hit.
But
Floyd
I'm
don't.
saying
Floyd
Floyd
was
don't really be
losing
throwing
rounds.
punches like that. He's more defensive in the
Yeah, yeah,
first.
yeah. He don't throw a lot of punches, you know. Yeah, but Floyd. The thing about Floyd, Tank gets hit. Floyd don't get hit. Floyd, the
True.
thing with Floyd does not get hit,
But
man.
I'm just saying as far as the slow starts though, because
Cause
like
that shit,
Floyd take a couple rounds to figure you out, then he just start
that
picking you
shoulder
apart.
shit. Man,
Yeah.
he perfected
I
that
mean,
shit, boy.
yeah, but I mean, the truth is, and that's what I hate about boxing is you never know what part of it is real and what part of it is bullshit. But on the real shit, Conor McGregor was beating Floyd ass in them first few rounds. Conor McGregor was fucking him up. But
But now
then
listen,
again, you never know.
we talking about retired Floyd. Let's go back to 10 years ago, Floyd. You think Conor would do that shit? Being the same Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather 10 years prior to that? Fuck no.
Well, it's a fucking clown show of a fight to
Yeah,
begin
yeah, of
with.
course it
So
It's
is.
for
I
money,
mean,
but
that's not to be taken
same shit with
seriously. Yeah.
with
I
the
don't think
Paul and
Floyd. I
fucking
don't think
Tyson.
Floyd. I don't think Floyd expected Conor McGregor to give him that kind of fight that he gave him. Because Conor, I thought at one point he was gonna win that shit. Because he was giving
Telling
Floyd hell.
him and was it Ryan Garcia that Floyd knocked him out when he was trying to apologize and dap him up some shit.
No, that wasn't
Oh no
Ryan
no no no
Garcia.
no.
That
That
was I
was
forgot
no.
his
That
name.
was Ortiz. That was
Yeah,
Ortiz.
Ortiz. Yep.
He
When he
was winning that fight. It was debatable if Floyd was losing that fucking fight when he knocked Buddy out. Like that was some bullshit. But I'm a
hey
Keep
Floyd
your
Mayweather
hands up
heavy
at
nothing
as
all.
hey
shit.
nothing
Hey,
I
nothing
still
your
say it was
boy
the
nothing
debate
Leary
that
stand
talking
up
about
that
Floyd
your
hey,
lost
boy
gotta
to
keep
Leary
your
talking
guard
Canelo.
about
up.
Paul should get it.
Y'all stepping on each other.
Like, you
I ain't
gotta
hear
keep
none
your
of that.
guard up. Gotta keep your guard up. Ain't nothing saying Floyd had to dap that man up. He chose to put his hand out there for that dap. I'd have pieced his ass up
Yeah,
too.
yeah, I mean, that's word, man.
Hey,
Other
Leary
sports
said Paul
news,
should get it.
Jake Paul. Hmm.
Oh, and speaking of
Ain't
which, that Tyson Paul fight has been rescheduled, I think, for November or December.
yeah, that's bullshit. I
When
can't
is that?
believe I give a fuck
When is
anymore.
that Larry Guap rematch going on?
That can happen anytime. Anytime.
This dude using
What
his
Jenna
middle
said,
name and everything anymore.
anytime, any place.
Oh God,
I
please stop,
don't care who's
Oh,
around.
man, stop. Oh my
hey,
Lord.
please don't be singing to
Hmm.
this man. Oh my
Oh my God.
But other sports news, man. The round mound around retiring from the booth. Man. Charles Barkley is was on NBA Inside with Kenny Smith and Shaq and all those boys. And due to
Ernie.
restructuring of the NBA media deal and all that, yeah, Ernie Johnson and the media deal basically says that they wouldn't be on TNT anymore. T wouldn't get the halftime shows and that they're so famous in, man, for doing Emmy Award winning show. Charles Barkley was basically the motor for that show, in my opinion.
Heart and soul, my
He did
friend.
an Yeah, man, he did such an excellent job, man, and it was questionable when he initially to go to the booth as to how well he would do because he was outspoken, he's liable to say any fucking thing, and they barely wanted to give him a chance in the beginning. Like I remember that shit. And I mean, just like he's known to do. I mean, occasion gave us a
I
great
was out here
show,
ready to
man.
knock
So
fans out. Fans
yeah,
told him
man,
he ain't
hell
got no
yeah,
rings.
He's part of the
yeah.
culture,
And
man.
Shaq would be giving them business too. Go
Yeah,
ahead, Ryan.
yeah, he's part of the culture, and
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I think from what I read too, last thing I read, TNT's still trying to have the show, but he even said that it doesn't matter. It's still gonna be his probably gonna be his last year.
I mean, yeah, at
Um,
some point, yeah, you gotta let it go.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's unfortunate, man. I think he was. I mean, truth be told, like, yeah, like I love basketball, I love some sports and stuff, but man, he kept me like informed and like I would go to his show and watch him just to watch him, not even because of basketball was playing. Like, hey, let's get to the halftime show. Hey, let's get to the post game
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Um, and just to watch their antics. They were funny, insightful. They'll come off raw off the cuff, off some social issues or whatever's going on in our society. And I think they were very important to the culture. And this is unfortunate. It's unfortunate that he's leaving. Hopefully, they can it can continue with some other personalities as well. That's
Yeah,
can hopefully be half the man this guy was on this.
for sure. And
Oh, that whole crew was good, man.
yeah,
The crew was good they had.
yeah, it's just when you turn on the news and see so much negativity, man, they were definitely a bright spot, a positive spot, especially for those who look like us. Because just like over the weekend, I know y'all, a lot of people celebrated Juneteenth, which is something that growing up I was never taught until I came into the military, and I met some guys from Texas that used to say that they celebrated Juneteenth. That was a big thing, and I still just didn't. It's just something I never heard of, and I just never got it. It was something that was never taught to me. And but what sucks is all the holidays and things that are for us, we make that's such a positive, we make it such a negative. I don't mean to switch things, switch topics, but that's just something that just came across my mind thinking about Charles Barkley and just what they meant to the culture and how they were just like such a positive spot. Because with us, it just seems like there's just a lot of negativity, and that's what brings me to Juneteenth. Like we had these nice celebrations, and then it's just like people just always want to show up and act the ass and fuck it up, man. It's just like we got to get it together, man. I'm just be honest, bro. It's like this shit is just as I get older, and I know when we younger, we really don't think about it. But as I get older, man, this shit is just it's getting tiring, bro.
Yo,
Let
bro,
me
It's
tell
like,
you,
man, we
I
we
feel
we,
it,
we
man.
hold
gotta
on,
grow the
Ryan.
fuck up.
1 second, Ryan. I'm
Yeah, you
sorry. Let me
got
tell
it.
you something. Let me tell you what I told the lady today at work. Lady came into the job today, and she had this pin, like a little pin on her shirt, and it was like in memory of whoever the little girl was. And I stopped the lady, and I said, man, I said, you know what? I said, I seen you with this pin on. You came in here, and I said, it made me think. I said, you know what's crazy? I said, do you know how many shirts of these in memory of blah 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 these kids, especially black kids that I've seen coming here? I said, every day I see about 4 or 5 shirts. If somebody walks in with somebody say, in loving memory of this kid or this kid. I said it's crazy because you see this shit and it's us killing each other. I said all it's these young kids out here, man, and we out here killing each other. I said we out here worried about defunding the police and this and that, blah blah blah. Shit, we doing their fucking job for them. We're doing their job for them because it's us. It's mainly us killing us more than motherfucking police brutality and all the other shit. It's us killing us every day. You got black kids out here dying in these streets, man, because of black on black crime. That's some
Yeah.
bullshit, some
And
dumb shit. And like I said,
I mean,
I
that's
told
one of
you,
the yeah,
go
Yeah,
that's
ahead.
just
that's one of the controversial opinions that Charles Barkley held too, man. He really black people and the black youth um to a high standard when it came to that. And a lot of black people didn't like to hear that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because of course, it's white folks that's gonna take that narrative and use that to judge black people when the rest of the system is fucked up too. but it took a lot of courage for him to come out and be on some, hey man, black
Yeah.
people, y'all need to stop doing this shit to each other. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Self
Like, and
accountability.
he was one of the first, athletes that I saw that was so vocal about things,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when we were looking to athletes to step out on that ledge, like people weren't willing to risk their bag, to risk their money to step on out. Chuck, fuck that. I'm gonna go ahead and speak my mind, no matter what. He's out of Alabama and shit, man. Country as hell, but yeah, man. Charles Barkley was the shit. Juneteenth holiday is tomorrow, for the record.
Yeah.
Federally recognized holiday for Juneteenth. I don't think I gotta go to work tomorrow and shit. I'm not
You
going.
shouldn't.
I'm off.
I
I was
do.
off anyway.
I gotta work tomorrow,
I
Yeah.
was
but
already
I'm
off
still in.
anyway.
I gotta
You
work
say
But
you
do you
tomorrow.
gotta go
guys,
tomorrow?
for
Yeah,
those of
we work 24 hours, so we don't.
Yeah, yeah, that's
We're
peace.
never
Yeah, y'all
stops.
don't
do you
get
guys
But
understand?
Yeah,
Well, you
that's
know
like
what?
when I was a fireman, we had to work at some work holidays. So
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, you know the Juneteenth holiday, right? You know what it is,
yeah,
what it
yeah.
yeah,
signifies.
100%.
I know what it is
Um.
now.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
go on and
saying. I
break it
didn't know
down.
what it
Go
was
on and
back in
break
the
it
day.
down if you want.
So hey, I'll hold on. Okay, go ahead.
Hold on, my headphone just died. Let me switch
Oh
headphones.
shit. I'll break it down for y'all, man.
Yeah, you got it.
So in 1865, it came out that we won our independence, but there were still slaves in Texas, and I forget the year. What was the year?
It was
Um,
1865,
18.
I believe. The bill was signed to abolish slavery,
In
but
1865. Yeah.
they weren't told. They didn't
Yeah.
know because
That's
why?
yep.
Because they had them fighting in the Civil War still. They were using
Mm-hmm.
them to fight in the Civil War. So although they were at that point they were free, nobody knew this because they still wanted them to fight in this war. So once the war was over, then it came out, okay, hey, this is okay, your independence, blah 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 blah. So the actual date that they say is not really the actual is well they say like 1865 is Juneteenth. No, no, it was before that. It was before. I think it was like 3 or 4 years before that the bill was actually signed, or that it was signed to abolish slavery. You see what I'm saying?
No, we understand what you're saying. This was in Texas though that this happened.
It,
That's why a lot of people in Texas celebrated.
Know
That Cap
about it.
was
Yeah.
alluding to earlier that he didn't recognize. I didn't realize this until that in the Tulsa incident on Black Wall Street. I took
mm,
African American Studies
mm,
in college. Um, Not gonna lie, it was just for easy credit. 'Cause I thought I knew a lot already from what
Mm,
my parents told me. But
mm,
no, there was so much more. Not from you notice I didn't say not from what I learned from local, from my public school, um, because they don't teach a lot of that. But there was so many massacres and so many things that black people were building that was beautiful and it was their own that white people had destroyed, especially in between the 19. Since after Reconstruction. Let's just be honest. Reconstruction in the South, that they let us build up and they destroyed us. We actually, there's a lot of people don't even know that we've actually had people in the South that were voted into Congress, local state congresses that were mayors and stuff like that. But you don't never hear about that in our history, and because that got whitewashed,
it's like
um,
Amistad.
it got
Same thing with
whitewashed and
Amistad.
all that shit, and um, it was reawakening to go to college and oh shit, man, damn, I didn't even know about this. I didn't know that there was a whole sect of people in Texas that didn't know that they were free until several years later. So that's what Juneteenth's about. And I also got one more story about. It's not really a story. It's just I guess it's a story. But I'm at work and we're talking about holidays. I work with the majority white people. I'm in the military. Blah blah. And one dude who's of mixed race who grew up in Mississippi came up to me and goes, "We're talking. Hey man, what do you think about Juneteenth?" I was like, "Man, hell yeah, man! It's a holiday. It represents all of us being free, white, black, all that shit. Doesn't matter who it is." Man, I think that's just some bullshit. I'm like, why do you think it's bullshit? At the end of the day, it's still a holiday, and outside of our job, because we work 24 hours, we get that day off. So why are you complaining about it? and a lot of people complain about it being about wokeism and shit. Man, at the end of the day, it's another goddamn day you get off. Why are you complaining about, white folks? Let's just move the fuck on. And none of us is
Be-
this is when we of all people became free. That's it. And
hey,
made
well,
America great.
because it comes back to the thing where they don't care because we don't care,
Yeah.
and
There's that.
and it's
I
like
have been to some shitty fucking goddamn Juneteenth um celebrations. Matter of fact, the first
Celebrations
one
and
I went
shit.
to, Big C, my man Clarence, man, picked me up from the airport or whatever. Hey man, you gonna go out to this big Juneteenth celebration? It was the first year Juneteenth is into effect. I was like, oh yeah, man, fuck it, let's go. This should be up to standard. This should be some good shit. Man, we get there, these dudes are selling bootleg fucking DVDs. Who the fuck still has
Mm.
DVDs? They selling bootleg Nintendos, bootleg Jordans. The fried chicken was trash. I was like, wait, what is this, man? What is this?
Because
And then
those
the
people don't
entertainment,
know.
and it
They
cost me
don't.
$35 to get into that bitch.
They don't know the meaning behind Juneteenth. They don't know.
Exactly.
They just
There was
look.
no history there. There was no history to be gotten. It was just another day for motherfuckers to get out there, drink, and sell and peddle their bullshit. The
The
fuck are we
mhm.
same.
doing?
That's some
The
bullshit.
same.
And like V said in the chat,
The whole Independence
Black
Day.
lives don't matter to Black lives, man.
Mm.
Black lives do not matter to Black lives, and we just got to change that shit, man. We so quick to like just want to be so violent towards each other, man. It's crazy. I mean, I'm in Frisco, man, and I don't know if this is correct. I mean, if Gaines is still listening, man, just let me know if we heard correctly. This lady said, "I drop this baby right now and whoop some ass." And she was pregnant. She talking about she was willing to try to have this baby so she
Oh
could whoop some ass.
shit!
And we don't even know why she was mad.
She's just yelling that shit.
Just yelling at dog. She just was upset. And
That's
it's just
fucking
like,
crazy,
why though?
man.
Like you always gotta have your head on the swivel when you're dealing with your own people, and that's crazy. You're supposed to feel safe in that environment.
Let me
Man,
tell you some shit though, man.
go ahead.
I haven't really celebrated the 4th of July like that in some years, man. Like I used to buy all the fireworks and do
Yeah.
all the shit, man. And I just, truth be told, man, after so many, defenseless black folks getting killed by police and all the other shit, and then we had a president in and ain't give a fuck about when the shit was happening when Trump was in, and it seemed like every couple months it was something tragic happening in the black community, and America was just like, man, fuck y'all, y'all, they were focused on riots or focused on Black Lives Matter, demonizing that or Colin Kaepernick, whatever the fuck it was, to shift the conversation from what we should have been talking about.
Yeah.
And man, I just, and this is after, 21 years of military, and I used to think I was somewhat patriotic. You know what I'm saying? I used to have it in me, but man, after that shit, I was like, man, I won't spend my dollar on another motherfucking firework. Fuck that. I'm
No, I
not
think a
putting
lot.
money in their
Hey, I'm
pocket
with you.
because we
I'm
wasn't
with you.
even free. It's not even our Independence Day. Juneteenth tomorrow is when all the black people
Yeah.
found out that they were actually emancipated.
But I think we also,
So
as black people, have a
Years
responsibility.
after the fucking bill was actually signed.
I think us as black people have a responsibility to respect ourselves, though, too. Because I feel like sometimes, like, what Shy is saying, piggyback off what he's saying, man, is we, and what Rena was saying, we don't care. We go out here, we trying to just get this fast dollar. I'm not saying we all are. And sorry, my dad was calling me for some reason. He hung up. But we
he's
out
like,
here
I'm
trying to get this
watching you
fast
live,
dollar.
Brian. You bullshitting.
I'm sorry, man. My bad. Yeah. My bad, Dad. No, but like we out here, man, like trying to get this fast dollar. Oh, that's what the media portrays us, but that's what we put out there, right? I know for a fact we ain't all out here trying to get this fast dollar. I know for a fact we all out here on our grind, trying to work, trying to provide for the food, to put food in our fucking families' mouths and shit. And I understand that, but what do we see? What do we portray from our own community? So negative shit that we let these other dudes peddle and make money off of, and that shows that's what a black man or a black woman does. Like Sexy Red, I'm sorry, man. She does not show
Um,
me what a black
Bro,
woman does in our community. That
you're
is some
gonna
fucking
always, they're gonna
that.
always portray the negative first when it comes to anything. They're gonna always portray the negative first.
But that's
That's why I
that
don't watch the
shit, man.
news and shit like that because they always portray the negative. If you watch the news, how the majority of that shit is so goddamn depressing. It's always
I don't even
unless you
watch
look
the
at the
news no more,
source.
bro.
I don't either. I don't either for the simple
But
fact because it's always depressing.
the thing is,
Always a negative shit.
we are missing a lot of like black leaders, man. Like we are missing a lot of black leaders. We don't have those. We do have black role models, but they're not in the forefront. Man, what's crazy is I saw this. I don't. It's not a commercial. I think it was on Instagram. It was like a post where this kid is out here practicing with his dad of football, and then the dad, the kid is talking about how great. Like somebody came up to him and said he had great hands, and so the kid was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be the best wide receiver ever." And then the dad was like, "Well, let me show you something. Go long." And he threw the ball, and as the kid was running to catch the football, it was showing how many different um, things that he could do professional wise and just being a fucking a basketball, I mean a football player, as everybody just think that we only thing we could do to become wealthy is be a athlete. And it would just show he could be a surgeon, he could be a great artist, just things like that, like that he could do engineering thing, like all kind of stuff that he could do. And then by the time he caught the ball, he was like, with these hands, I can do more great things. And it was it was something really positive.
Insightful.
Yeah,
Yeah. And I was just
yeah.
like, because like right now, kids are lost. They think that just being this celebrity, being an athlete, or being a rapper, or some type of musician, some type of entertainer is the only way that you can make it. They
Or
don't want to
gang
do
banging.
anything else. Yeah, they don't want to do anything else. And because that's what all they see. Even though
Yeah.
the programs is out there, that's really all that they see. And that's why I appreciate this podcast. I appreciate being able to have something positive, more positive in my life, like being around y'all and the conversations we have. I know we talk about some wild shit. Like earlier, we was really talking about some
Yeah.
wild shit. But other than that, it's the things like in these conversations that I appreciate the most. And when I hang around y'all, there's no negativity. Like we always like just everything is free flowing and we just out trying to have a good time. Just like when I was in Cali this past week, hanging out with my people, like seeing black excellence, bro, and seeing black entrepreneurship and seeing that these things that you can obtain and it's not so far out of your reach, bro. And that's what I'm trying to teach. That's what I want for my kids. And it's just like as long as you work hard to get to obtain these things, like you really can obtain them. And just trying to break that mold and break the narrative of how I grew up and the things that I hear and how negative people can be towards you. Like that's why I appreciate these friendships. I appreciate this shit like wholeheartedly because there's not a lot of stuff out there like that for us, man. And it's like when you get it, you gotta hold on to that shit.
Cheers to that.
And like, yeah, man, I just wanted to, I didn't mean to go on that rant, but
I know
for
you.
those who listening,
That's what he
like
said.
my homeboy
Good.
Jew, Ish, Erica, Jay, Ryan, Guap, everybody, man, that's in the damn, Larry, everybody that's in the chat, and even Xbox, you know what I'm saying, wifey, I just appreciate the positivity, man, and everybody
Yeah.
just trying to lift each other up and just trying to make each other better every day, man, just so that we can
100%.
yeah, so that we can live that American dream and just be happy. It ain't always about the negativity, and it's always about learning and growing and trying to reach and teach and really make a difference out here, man. So I appreciate y'all, man.
We
100%.
appreciate you too,
Yeah,
brother.
man.
Just definitely.
Yeah.
And you know,
I
just
tell
to
you what.
piggyback,
Oh,
kind
go
of,
ahead. Go,
I'm sorry, I'm
go ahead.
gonna say this real quick, just to kind of
Yeah.
piggyback off what you said. And you know, there are a lot of black voices out there,
Yeah.
but they don't use. I'm gonna give you an example. A lot of black voices out there, they could be using the positive way, but they don't do it. For example, look at Charleston White. This dude came out of nowhere. He has a heavy following. The dude got a heavy following. But the nonsense that he talks about, he could be a bigger voice, man. But a lot of shit he talks about is so fucking just garbage and full of shit, man. And you know, nothing against the dude, that's his business, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But he could be using his platform at a larger scale,
Yeah.
man. At a really larger scale. You know, rather than not, because I remember he made a statement before he got big. He was like, "Oh, I'm trying to get back to the community, and this is that, blah blah blah." Soon as that man got some bread in his pocket, he's like, "Man, fuck the community, man. I ain't trying to do shit for shit. I'm rich now. I got some money now. I don't give a fuck about the community." And it's shit like that, man.
Yeah.
That's discouraging, man. That makes me like, come on, man. It's like, and you got these folks that look at these niggers. They gonna be their own downfall. And it's true. We gonna be our own fucking downfall. We are gonna be our own downfall. It's not gonna be everybody else, but what this person's saying or that person is saying, or this police officer doing this or that, and blah 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 blah. Not saying that shit is right, but that's not the majority of the shit that's going on with us. It's us doing the
No.
shit to us.
No. Right.
Well, I mean, I tell you what, man. I was probably up to about 6 in the morning, just talking to my sister and stuff when it was her last night in town and stuff, her and her fiance and everything, and we just sitting in the hot tub, just having serious conversations, man, and just about some of the generational curses. And I mean, be clear, my sister is my daughter's excuse me, my dad's daughter, so we don't have the same parents type shit. So she saw a whole different version of my dad than I ever even knew, you know what I'm saying, because she was with him on a daily type shit. And just having some of the conversations about, just the stuff that happens in families in general, you know what I'm saying,
Mm-hmm.
even just, when black families are trying to put something together and do so much. There's
Mm-hmm.
so much pent up bullshit
Mm-hmm.
that have basically infiltrated our bloodlines over the years, man, and it's all these bad habits and all of these terrible
Mm-hmm.
expectations. I mean, I remember being a kid, man, and it was certain shit that just wasn't for black people. Like if you doing something positive or if you doing something good,
Mm-hmm.
you doing some white people shit. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Like
Yep.
what you do? Why you talking white? Like if
Yep.
I speak
Yep.
properly, then I'm talking white.
I heard that a lot when I was younger because I spoke
Yeah,
proper.
man, and it's like so I
Like I
gotta I gotta talk in hip hop boobily bop fucking slang and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Booty
To
bop.
communicate. Yeah, that you talking that boobily bop. But yeah, man, like and it's so fucking sad, man. And even see Red Tip, right? We see how she
Mm,
presents herself, one of
yeah.
the biggest young stars in the world, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But then you look at the pinnacle of female stardom. You look at the pinnacle, and the pinnacle is Taylor fucking
It's
Swift.
Swift.
Now
Yep.
you look at Taylor Swift, she ain't thick as a motherfucker and sexy as a
No.
motherfucker. She ain't even beautiful
She
on
alright.
a world standard. Not on a
Mm-hmm.
world standard, she's
Yeah.
not. She looks like every other
But
fucking
every
regular
other
white
blonde
chick
chick. Mm-hmm.
that you
Mm-hmm.
could ever find
Yep.
anywhere. And
Yep.
that's why she's successful. because she looks like the average fucking white chick. Her vocal ain't even strong like that.
No, it's not.
Like there's nothing that
No.
says this is a $1 billion asset when you look at Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
But that bitch moves the needle. And it's because, man, when white folks put people on that pedestal, they got a certain polish to them. Even you can't even compare Beyonce, which is probably the black version.
Closest,
That's
yeah.
as close as
Yeah.
we got.
Yeah.
When you look at Beyonce, she out and she gotta shake her ass, show her legs, and she gotta put on a fucking blood, sweat,
Yeah.
and tears show.
Yeah.
A fucking show to even be mentioned in the same stratosphere as the most regular white bread fucking white chick
Yep.
you ever seen in your fucking life.
Why is
And
that,
But
to
Jay?
me,
Why is that, Jay?
I mean, because I feel that culturally there's an expectation that comes with being black. You know what I'm saying? Our entertainers have to have a certain look. They got to have, these certain traits about them. They have to be the absolute best, and you see the work they put in. But you comfortable looking at Taylor Swift? She's not threatening at all.
No.
Like she's Taylor Swift ain't gonna take your man.
No.
Like you ain't gonna be mad because she look like a fucking ironing board. Don't nobody give a fuck about that. And there's just something to be said about how how the people that are chosen for black people to admire and to look to, and the people who black people choose to look up to,
Yeah.
it says something about the imagery, the optics of what our people is used to looking and looking forward to in our icons and shit, man. Like it's fucking sad, bro. Like white
Sad.
people can have regular ass people. And this again, the most regular white chick you ever seen is the biggest fucking star in the world.
Yep.
But
hey,
black people, we get fucking sexy red.
yeah.
Like what the
That,
fuck?
and why we ain't got the little kids out here, doing the dances and all of that. You got and we got the rap beefs and all of this shit, all the negativity. Then you got Taylor Swift out here trying to make sure people in the industry is getting their money.
Mm.
I would say this,
Whereas
man.
Beyonce, like,
I would say this, man, and just to pick it back and go a little bit deeper. So I grew up um in a house with mom and dad. I got made fun of for that shit. What?
Shit, I've made fun of you for that shit.
Right.
I
What?
mean, just off of strict, because I understand how ridiculous it
See how
is.
ridiculous that
But
is.
yeah,
That's
like,
dumb.
dude, you from a two-parent home? The
Two parent
fuck?
home, and not only that, hey shit, man, they can watch this film all they want. They were my heroes. I mean, I look back on it now because I see where they came from. They came from the hoods of Chicago and made it out, graduated. You know what I'm saying? Got enough bread to be retired early and to support me and my sister when we have issues and not be able to be like, yo, we can't do it. We don't have it. Man, that is fantastic. So why can't we praise that? Why can't we praise the black middle class America? Nah, man. We don't have to go reach out to these stars to praise our heroes, man. They're right
Because
there in
it's not
front of y'all
because
sometimes,
it's not
man.
ideal. It's not the cool thing. It's not the cool thing, bro. It's
And
not ideal.
that's stupid, man. And that's
Yeah.
crazy. Cause your heroes are right there in front of you. It may not be your mom, may not be your pops, man. I know we all don't always get blessed with the good family that I had growing up with. I'm sorry, I did, but some other people there's people in your community that's out there and that reaches out to y'all as kids and as young men. When I first came into the military, man, I got taught a lot of lessons by a lot of older black gentlemen just like yourselves. Man, that's why I gravitate towards y'all. But they sat me down. Was like, yo, they said the same shit my parents were telling me when I was younger to excel and to be. me at the same time, and that was reassuring. And we need to have more of that positivity in our community to
But
these young black males, young black females.
can
That's not, you ain't gotta be out here looking like sexy red with the fucking 12-inch curled up nails. You ain't gotta be out here, with the, adhering to what the white man says you look like with wigs and fucking weaves and shit. Wear your own shit. Wear your own wave. Do your own shit. You don't, be you. Be original. And truth be told, man, this is gonna sound crazy, man. I see a lot of black people be their own type of people when I was at a majority white school because they were not, the white people didn't harsh them for, oh, but you like rock, oh, you like to dress like
Uh,
this. No, they
right,
did not do
right. There
that.
was no
They let them in.
expectation. There was no
Yeah, they let them in.
expectation.
There was no
I say something too,
expectation.
man? Can
Go
I
ahead.
say something too? This
Yeah,
thing
yeah,
puts
man.
you off something too. Just to think about this too. Now I'm in the same boat as you. I come from a two-parent home. I had both my parents in my life. God rest my mom soul. She passed away 2 years ago.
Yes, sir.
But I came from a two-parent home. But you also have to look at it like this. You talk about role models and as parents being your first role models. You have a lot of kids out there that didn't have both parents in their home, didn't have a male role model, didn't have a father to say that's their hero or something like that because of the situation or whatever it may have been or whatever. So they look to these athletes and all that, and that's fine and dandy. You want to have, athlete or whoever. It's not a real to me, to a certain extent, it's not a real expectation. It is like having, your that parent, that father figure in your household as a role model. But a lot of families, a lot of kids didn't have that. A lot of to this day, a lot of kids don't have that. That
I
male
mean, when
role model that
you
they can say, they can look up to and call their hero, or like I said, be that role model for them.
I mean, bro, I go back to some of the shit that I saw as a kid, man, some of the adult behaviors. I mean, I done seen men beating women to the fucking ground, bro. I've seen, you know, chicks getting slapped around and shit, men drunk and just acting belligerent. Like, I grew up around and some shit. And I'm not even saying that my situation was unique. Like, I think my situation was more common than we give it credit for. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It
when you
is,
really
it is,
start,
because that's what
you
I
if you
kind
Exactly.
of.
really start digging in your fucking family tree, dog, and really start thinking about some of the
Yeah.
shit that was going on when you were a kid. And I'm not talking about, my mother or nothing. Clear, I never anybody, but I got uncles and shit like that and through left and right, you know what I mean? And they get out of pocket, and that was just the way shit was handled back then. That's not trying to justify it, but man, you start talking to some of these older folks, man, and I tell you, it's some of the most enlightening fucking conversations you'll ever is like when you're young, you don't really appreciate the elderly that way. But when you start talking to some of your older relatives, kid, what was you like, tell me about your first, your date, your first date or whatever. Like some shit will start shaking out. And when you start talking to people about their demons, like the real scum of the earth shit that they've done, man, bro, black families are plagued. And it's not just black families, but black families have to compete with this societal well. You got to be black enough to be
Yep.
black, but you
Yep.
can't be too black because white people gone, diminish you for that. So you got to find
Yeah.
this. It's this fine line that you always walking. You want to be the man in your house, but now it's all this. Well, I don't need a mentality shit going around that's fucking up black families because the state came in with a child support check to replace the man that was in that house. So yeah, they don't need a fucking man no more. So when you're trying to command the respect that you've been fighting to get all your fucking life as a kid,
Yeah.
because that's all you really want is to grow up and whatever the fuck that means. And in some people's eyes, that means I want to. And a lot of young black men and young black kids don't really get it the right. They don't really get how to even be a fucking man, how to be a woman, be a positive influence in your community, man. They just getting that shit. And
Yeah.
it's not being promoted either. So of course they're not.
Yeah.
But I'll get off that soapbox, man.
I would say, piggyback off what you said, man, one of the things my parents always taught me going to a majority white school my whole life was, hey, you gotta be better than these guys. Because you're not gonna stand out unless you do. And I mean,
Twice as good. You got to be twice as good.
yeah, I mean, coming up, I would say my grades was pretty good, especially elementary school. I mean, I was hoping a guy read in first and second grade, um, almost like his tutors type thing in school. And I'm not gonna lie, man, I kind of acted out. Like looking back on it now, I acted out against some of that stuff because I had to. Oh, I have to be this expectation to be better than these other people that can fuck off and get away with bullshit. So I mean, I got a lot of trouble in school. I mean, I'm not gonna say that's all to blame on that, but um, I think that didn't help the expectation that I have to be better than this other person because they look different to me, and that's just a sad reality. Um, some of us have to grow up in.
Yeah. Um, but once again, it just goes to we just have to stop embracing the negativity so much, man. Um, and that's what it boils down to. Just like we just saying, like growing up, and it still happens today. Like people get celebrated from coming home from jail more than they are for going to college. In our community. Um, we look up to the gangsters. We look up to the people who do things, the illegal way, than trying to look up to those who are actually doing something with themselves and being
Positive.
positive. And we're, you know, I know all races have it, but the teen pregnancies, are definitely up in our community. And that's because of. I'm not saying it's all because of music, but it's a whole bunch of things that go into that. Uh, but it's just a lot of we just continuously embrace the negative, and we have to start letting our youth know how important our lives are, and that we're just not something to throw away. And once they start to figure out how important their life is, things will probably start to turn around. And once we start trying to put together something more positive, because like what our homeboy Scott, Scott would, say, he don't want to listen to, lyrics no more. He'd rather just listen to music, just, which is, and I like it too, man. Like it helps you be more productive, man. When sometimes you don't hearing certain stuff, because certain things can put you in a certain mind frame when you don't even notice it. You know what I mean? Not saying I don't appreciate some, all music, but it's just at some point sometimes you're like, man, I don't want to hear that shit no more. You know what I'm saying?
Change your
You want
mind.
to bring back the love, you want to bring back the healing, the teaching.
This is a
You know what I'm
radio
saying?
message.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, message. But yeah, fucking Anderson Pack dropped. Speaking of music, man, Anderson Pack.
Oh
Yeah,
word,
bro.
oh
Yeah,
word.
That
he had
shit
a nice
fire.
single that I started listening to too.
The whole
Hey,
album
that
dropped.
shit fire. Whole
What's it
album
called?
drop, bro.
Check it out.
I think it's called. It's not Yes Law.
Is
Uh,
R&B class or hip hop classification?
it's Y Lawd.
Let's
Y
see.
L A W D. Y Lawd. You know how
Let me
you
see
know.
what he
Yeah,
got on
that
here. Let
nigga.
me
Yeah.
see
Yeah,
where
I'm
he
probably
got
gonna
him at.
listen to
Yeah,
that
man.
tomorrow.
Yeah. He got a cut with
Oh
her
yeah,
on
yeah,
there.
got it. Okay.
Snoop Dogg got a little feature on there.
So I'm assuming it's under the
Earl
R&B because I don't
Sweatshirt.
see it.
Dang, he got a lot
Yeah,
of tracks
yeah.
on here.
He's an R&B. Yeah, man. It's like a 19 track album. Like this shit is fire too, man. Like
Okay,
it's fire.
knowledge
So if you don't want to
was
hear
is
about,
knowledge one of his like producers or something?
I think so.
Because he's in every out
I'm
every
not.
song.
I'm
So
not
it's no
seeing it
worries.
on the R&B either. Um, Let me see.
That's what it look like.
Stop
Hey, look
trying
at
to
the
get
screen
free
real
music,
quick, Guap.
dog. Get Spotify. Uh,
Mm.
Listen, man. Let's see. What about let's see? Feels good. Let's see. Pause.
Yeah. So yeah, man, yeah, cause he really has some good music, man.
he
Oh, I
does.
just.
Yes, he
Anderson
does.
Paak has good music, bro.
I like his stuff, especially when he was. They had the little group, the little duo with him and your boy.
Bruno.
Not Bruno
Yeah.
Mars. Don't say that. Oh, I
I
hated
liked
that
it too, man.
fucking.
I don't care what Jay said.
Yeah, man,
It was some
it was a
catchy
hype
shit. It
album,
was some
bro.
catchy shit, man. I don't care what no one
Why
says. That
not?
was
I
some
see it
catchy shit.
here.
Had
Why
me
not?
smoking out the window.
Compared to this shit, that shit is some bullshit. I
Hey,
love
just some
that
of those, like you
album.
said, some of the features on here. You got Charlie Wilson. He's got Dave
Mhm.
Chappelle. He's got
Mhm.
her on.
Dave
Tweet.
Chappelle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dave
that
Her,
same.
Chappelle.
yeah.
He's got,
Oh,
like I
that
said,
lets you
Charlie
know how
Wilson.
he just talking and shit.
Yeah.
My man Thundercat. If you haven't listened to any
Thundercat.
music by an
Yeah.
artist named Thundercat, man,
Yeah.
Thundercat is it's legit.
Thunder,
It's on some
thunder,
funk
thunder,
style shit.
thunder cats.
All right, fellas, man. Well, listen,
Yep,
man.
out there.
On that note, man. Listen. I think we had an excellent pod tonight. We started off with the funny note, a little explicit, a little bit, the funny stuff, and then we
Mhm.
rolled all over to a more deeper, a deeper issue within, the black community and whatnot. I love how we ended the pod, man. Continue to push positivity that we know that we all are trying to do, man, and just, try to better yourself every day, man. And that's about, that's it, man. Just, I mean, there's really nothing else I can say about it. But on that note, hey, if you were out there listening, man, thanks for joining in. We appreciate, like I said, once again, we appreciate the love. Appreciate everybody listening. Hey, like, share, subscribe. If you like something we're doing, comment. If you don't like what we're doing, comment. If you think there's something you want to hear about or want to talk about, put it in the comment. Let us know, man. But hey, you got to listen and tune in, and just stay
Yeah, let
informed.
us know if you want to hear something. Make sure y'all reach out and give us a topic. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's about this good ass Garrett popcorn I'm about to eat that my daughter
Oh
brought
my
home
God, Garrett's
from
popcorn is the
Chicago.
best
You know what I'm
popcorn.
saying? I'm about to
What you
crush
got? What
that
flavors you got?
shit.
Hold on. What flavors you got?
Man, you already know, man. I got the shot, the Garrett mix, which is that Shot Town mix, man. That cheese and caramel, man.
Man, have you
Karma.
had they have a jalapeno popcorn there too? I did. Oh my God,
I'm about
man.
to get on this
Listen,
fix, man. Y'all,
I'm
y'all
sorry,
gonna
but
get on.
listen, if y'all never had Garrett's popcorn, y'all have never
I've
lived.
had it plenty of times. My boy put me on to it. I've had it. But hey, everybody, thanks for tuning in, man. Much love. We love y'all. Appreciate the love. Hey, another week down the drain. Whose man's is this?